Hey, we do this. It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never that. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some type of way with things though.
For some reason, I think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been
I
that.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know. I be on a mission, the nigga shit I already know. I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my nigga, I'm coming.
Train the gut.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it go. I be outside with them niggas and never fuck.
Let them know
that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib and let about that freak up. Talking about you good, nigga, you know how I fucking be. I be with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to show me. Hit you with that shit you ain't never seen this shit. I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real where you ain't really at. Talking about you nigga with a big cat. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap, suck on the nigga, give him neck, you know.
Just like that.
Dog nigga, I been a nigga, you know me.
They don't know that.
Outside with niggas and never go be.
They don't go outside.
From the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you know how this shit go.
Stay on my
Used
shit.
to go Z's up to get my whole fit.
Seven
real nigga, you know how this shit is. But mama fell in love with the dick. And supply with the dick. So you know I'm
I give her the dick.
Sincere
running shit.
Money, though. Hey, city that I go.
Act my running shit.
I don't play no games. I'm from
Fort
Jersey.
Worth running
Though.
shit.
Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really
running shit.
Get him. The way I move, she say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already know.
Type of talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really true.
Don't hate on me for all this shit I really
Fucking
do.
do.
Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep
it cool.
Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my block.
I wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox. I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'ma really
They hating up.
A nigga gon' hate cause his bitch be really on my shit.
Dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can never
that
get.
shit.
She know
I
me
keep
cause she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em up.
I'm that nigga, one hell of a G. Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in this bitch. You know I'm
one
one
hell
hell
of a
of a
G.
G. They gonna always hate on me.
They gon' always hate on me.
But the bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
What you tell?
They wanna stop me. I'm not outside, but I'm really so cocky.
Like
I'm
Rocky.
like I'm Rocky.
They can't.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know.
You already know. You already know.
What the fuck it do?
Hey, we do.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all already know what the fuck time it is, man. What's good in the hood?
By the way,
What's up?
Ma, send me money.
I knew that. But I thought they was feeding y'all.
Bye.
I thought they was feeding y'all.
Send me money.
I thought they was feeding y'all. Nah, she trying to play. Who she outside with? I thought he was feeding us. See how she tried to get me?
I think they got more stuff, but you know she has more stuff.
All she got to do is wait and tell me how much she need when she get there.
You wait for them to decide.
Yeah, you don't tell me.
You can't initiate a dollar amount.
I can't just give it, then I don't know what to do.
They keep extra.
It ain't about getting extra. It's just, I don't know. I've never been in Rangers game. She haven't either. That's why the best thing about Cash App, you can do it, give it to them at any time. You can say, ooh, I like this. Ooh, Dad, I need this. Instead of me just guessing.
Dog, he's so well behaved. He know he at work.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. It's about to get ugly in this bitch, y'all. I told y'all he wasn't coming home. Nobody wanted to believe me, though. Nobody want to believe me. Now y'all see. But y'all know that's how shit happens, man. Shit happens just like that. I told y'all, Diddy was not coming home. I told him, when I told him yesterday, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, Diddy is not coming home. Why did he not come home? Because guess where all his crimes committed? In his home.
Right. Well,
I think people didn't pay attention to that. People like, oh, $50 million bond. No, they're not going to get this nigga no bond. And then come to find out, guess what? How dumb he is. That's why I say, man, the feds see everything. After Dawn pulled the case on him and said what she said and saw him smacking Cassie and all that, you know the other girl that was in the group, Kalani or whatever her name is? That's her name was Kalani. P. Diddy calls her 54 times in one day. Basically doing what? What they say. Intimidating people to get them to come out and say, this didn't happen. Do that. Because they say that supposedly she came out the next day after he called her 54 times and said, it never happened. I can't believe that Dawn would say something like this and da-da-da. So that's exactly what the FBI is talking about. You use your power to intimidate people to where I can make one call. You say something about me, I'm gonna make somebody else to say that you crazy.
Right. Don't celebrities always get accused of being crazy and on drugs and stuff like that to discredit what they say?
I can't believe that shit. When I saw that shit, I said, damn. So, and the FBI, guess what they did? They used that to do what? To make sure he wouldn't get bail. That's the evidence they're using. Like, we can't give him bail. He called people. He uses people around him to call people. Not only do he use the people around him to call people, but he just called somebody 54 times. And last week when the girl came out and said she was suing him. So he don't even know how to make at least R. Kelly was that smart. That's why I said this worse than R. Kelly. When they said R. Kelly was tampering with witnesses, other people was doing it.
Right.
Remember they had one of the bodyguards or somebody do something and go with money and try to pay people, and other people was doing it. You ain't get R. Kelly didn't have no phone calls. And they say he was illiterate.
Right.
But they had enough smarts to say make other people make moves for you. P. Diddy doing it himself. And he wondering why he ain't got bail. He gonna sit in there for 3 years. Like I said, even if he beat the case, this is what people don't understand. Even if he beat the case, they're gonna drain him for all his money, and this is gonna be the worst punishment he ever had. What's punishment in the industry and this one? We could take everything from you. We could sit you in a little cage for 5 years, 4 years, until we go to trial. YMW Melly is still in jail. He went to one trial, got a mistrial. They still ain't give him bail for the second trial, and he's still in jail. He's been in jail damn near 6 years. And ain't even been convicted of a crime. You see what I'm saying? Ain't even been convicted of a crime. Nobody know if he's guilty or not guilty. He been sitting in jail for 6 years. Do you know how long they could have this nigga sitting in jail before he actually go to trial?
Man, he gonna be in there for a long time. This lifestyle is gonna be completely different.
Before he actually go to trial, he could be sitting there for a long time, y'all. And I told y'all yesterday, he ain't getting bail. People thought I was tripping. Nah, he gonna get bail, $50 million. He proposed $50 million. He said he'll give up all his kids' passports. They don't give a fuck about that. Not when your home has all the security cameras. When your home got all the baby. This nigga got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby lotion. What type of freak are you? 1,000 bottles? Did you see the picture?
No, I didn't see the picture.
Oh, you ain't see the picture. This shit crazy, y'all.
No, I didn't.
Let's show Kimmy the picture. The picture is fucking crazy. The picture is crazy.
I couldn't believe it, dude. Not a box of condoms, but lube.
Bro, the dude was getting it in.
Baby oil.
The dude was getting it in, y'all. They show the raid when the police come in, y'all. There you go. Let's show Kimmy. It's the realest shit you ever seen.
Wow. Really? That is insane.
Y'all want to see the loot? Show the world the loot. This is his bathroom. This is on TMZ and everything. It was on TMZ. Look at the bathroom. That's a lot of damn loot.
That's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Hey, Nokia. Where's? Oh, Kaiser has a game today. What are you talking about? I don't know you got a game. Yeah. And you don't get Burger King.
You see that loot, y'all? That is ridiculous, man. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to have that much loot in your house. Ain't no way.
I don't like onions. No, it's literally just fried onions.
No.
Yes, they are.
No, really different. But do you see what I'm saying?
What you say?
My big, you want to bite?
Yeah.
It's gonna be nasty.
Hold it with both hands. There's no onions on this side.
Yes, it is.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's on this side.
It's on, okay, go ahead.
So back the other side.
Onions everywhere in the bedroom. Told you something going.
Got for what? Yeah. Layla, like, I didn't get my light.
Yeah, so this is crazy, man. That's people would think that's a lie, right? You look at that and think there's no way that's his house. You be like, there's no way. No, that's his house.
That's insane.
That's his bathroom.
That's insane.
He was a freaky zeke, man. Freaky zeke, man. And the thing about it is, people taught him this. He wasn't like this.
Yeah,
they say he wasn't always like this. He was taught this shit.
I know, and he liked to play out there, you know what I'm saying, in the devil's playground. But I'm saying, though, like, he went too far. You can be as freaky as you want to be with consenting adults. You know what I'm saying? He was breaking all the rules by messing around with minors, flying out, you get what I'm saying, beating people, intimidating them, you know, stuff like that. That's like, I mean, you could be a freak. You ain't the only one. Somebody taught you, right? And there's a lot of freaks that he's got on video that came to his parties and engaged with him. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's not a lifestyle that people don't want. They just want to keep it secret. But everything else that came with it, the abuse, pulling guns on people, like, you going to jail.
Y'all see that? That's the baby oil, y'all.
That's nasty.
That's your boy, baby bathroom. You see all these bottles?
How many people are you having sex
do you know how many backs you gotta be blowing out?
You get what I'm saying? But that's 1,000 bottles right there. Like, you just, every day is a new person.
Oh yeah. When you rich like that, come on, why you think Kim was done?
Yeah, but I'm talking, I mean, you can have money. I'm talking about your body. He doing it like every day. That's $1,000. I mean, 1,000.
He blowing a back out
and getting his.
No. Some niggas. I don't know. I never heard him getting his. I never heard of anybody saying he liked to get his back done.
Listen,
they say he liked. I heard they said he liked to play with niggas.
I'll be damned. We done heard everything, so that's part of it too. Like, let's not. It's all in there. You can stir that up in the soup.
This shit is crazy.
Ain't no man living with that much lubrication.
This shit is crazy. So Diddy loses his bail appeal, y'all. P. Diddy loses his bail appeal. He will be locked up for the next at least 2 years. Mo 3 case ain't even went to trial yet. What you said I'm telling you? P. Diddy will be in jail for a minute, y'all. For a minute. Ain't no his kids is about to be. And bro, do you know what happens when they in jail? I don't think people understand. Do you know what happens when they're in jail, man? Everything disappears. Houses start getting up for sale. Cars have to go for sale. Why? Because now you can't maintain this money.
No.
When you in jail, you can't pay the bills.
The gardener still needs to get paid.
You can't. Everything
The
start
house staff still
disappear.
needs to get paid. Your bills need to still get, because remember they got big bills.
And let me tell you how
see that bathroom? They got big bills.
And bro, let me tell you how evil these niggas is, yo. You know how evil he is? He was willing to give up his kid's passport and was willing to give his mother house up. His mother house up. How evil do you have to be? And how much money do you really not have left? He must not be a billionaire like people say.
Well,
because you're telling me you about to give your mother house up?
Yeah, the mother's house first. So yeah, I'm learning the tricks to this.
That should be like one of the last things.
Finance the hell out of all of these houses.
Of course, he buy them just like we buy our house.
Right. So
only difference is if it's $100 million house, his 10% is $1 million.
Right, and so they were saying he refinance. You know how you do the refinance, get the money, and that's how you have your play money. Because, and I didn't think about that because I was just watching one of the housewives in New Jersey. It wasn't recently, but when she bought her house, as soon as I think they said the next month they applied for a loan, like a personal loan, and it was like, so damn, you can always get the house, but it's the trying to keep the image around it. You know what I'm saying? Good credit, a little bit of cash in your bank will get you somewhere, but you got to maintain it. So you got to make sure that you can liquidate something that you can have in your pocket.
So you got to have The only way you're going to be able to go to the bank and ask for something is if you own something.
So you're playing. You're basically, that's what it is. It's monopoly.
Yeah. If I go to the bank right now and say I need to borrow $10,000, I have to be able to tell them I own my house.
Right. And they will give it to you with no problem. You know what I'm saying? So.
Why are we gonna give it to him? Because if you fuck up and not pay us back this loan, we own a portion of your house.
Right, and it's Diddy. He's got multiple properties, multiple yachts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's got a private jet. I'm pretty sure. So he's got a lot of assets. But to try to liquidate your mom's first,
your mom's house before anything,
really?
What that tell you? What that tell you? He said he's trying to sell his plane, willing to give up his mom's house. And willing to give up $20 million of his own money or $18 million of his own money. Nigga, you broke. You broke.
Didn't I say I'm starting to realize
that once all this shit start disappearing,
you like
all these niggas. And guess what? I put any amount of money when it's all said and done. What's the I'll be Short's son? He gonna go home and try to be the best son. Back to his dad. You're gonna see that this is gonna be the perfect example of how money only keep motherfuckers around. Once P. Diddy go, it's in jail now. Now you can't, he has no good control. Because we all know, just like what happened with R. Kelly, when the person that controls you is the one that is the puppet master, once they put him and lock him up in a cell, throw away the key, and he has no control no more, motherfuckers think for themselves. They do their own shit, just like all R. Kelly people did.
Boy, we don't watch all of them have their enlightening moments. Every time people are under a control of a person and they feel like they can't leave, once that person loses their status, they feel like they can breathe again. They start moving different. They got more heart to speak up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's all.
That's exactly what's going to happen. No, it's just going to happen now. He just got arrested yesterday and put in jail. Because you got to remember, people that get hurt and shit that happened to them, they never think that the people of power are ever going to go to jail. I would never think in a million years he's going to go to jail. You know how many people ever thought Weidenheiser would go to jail? Bill Cosby. Because they think you too powerful. You got too much money. They feel like you know too many people. Your lawyers is,
Where was he still? They got all of this lined up in the bathroom.
This is his bathroom.
He had it all stored. I know, but that's still a lot to store. Plus all of your things.
Look at this. Come here real quick. This is lubricant. This is oils. These are lubricant. He got everything like as if he started his own fucking line. Everything, all on these cabinets, everywhere. Remember, this is the same bathroom that he made Little Rod watch him take a shower. That's the same bathroom he made Little Rod watch him take a shower, y'all. Pay attention. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, Diddy definitely did it. That nigga was ready for, you talking about sex compades? Nigga, he never wanted to go out and buy his supply.
Did you need that much?
Nigga, the way they said that nigga was having free calls for 4 or 5 days at a time.
Still ain't hitting that many bottles. Is what I'm saying.
Nigga, he pouring this shit on you. You gotta understand, nigga ain't just squirting a little bit. That nigga drinks in your body, nigga. He drinks in your body. He wants everything oil. He drinks in your body.
People slipping and sliding.
Slipping, sliding, falling. I'm talking about, then he got the KY jelly so he can put, you know what I'm saying? Keep it great up in there. The nigga was not playing. And you think about it, if you pouring that shit out like liquor, like niggas do for their homies, you gonna go through that shit fast. Cause you pouring that shit on niggas. Like how niggas pour out their liquor like this for the homies.
That's what they said.
He probably was going through one of these every time he had sex.
Right. He was having to pay hotels for the damages because all this oil probably
oil was everywhere. Carpet fucked up. Think about it. If you gotta pay a hotel $64,000 in damages, one hotel had to get paid $64,000 in damages. Nigga, the carpet had to be pulled up. Nigga, the beds had to be replaced. That means damn near the whole nigga, you had oil everywhere.
Making some crazy videos.
Nigga, any recording it, so he wanted to be as crazy as possible.
This is like,
and guess what he probably was doing? Guess what I'm thinking he doing? Allegedly, I'm thinking after he make these videos, he giving them to people. He giving them to the big time execs and record labels.
So they want to see these different celebrities.
They want to see him have sex with different celebrities. It's almost like celebrity porn.
No, it is, because years ago I saw on Showtime, remember they used to do these like documentaries at night, and they were talking about sex in the industry and how some celebrities, they weren't naming names, but they were naming things that some celebrities would like auction themselves off, basically. So take your highest chick, right? That's in the game making the most. There's a zillion men that want to sleep with her, right? But the highest people that can really afford to pay for her will be the ones that she sleeps with. She's not nickel and diamond with Troy from, the internet. So they will actually do that. And they don't look at it as, having sex with someone. They look at it as networking, because once you stay in the circle, you get in the circle, you stay in the circle, right? Because now you're going to, the next millionaire is going to want to sleep with you. And you're the person that he watches every day on TV.
It's celebrity porn.
It's crazy. But I would have never thought that.
It's celebrity porn. Your boy, P. Diddy, was a celebrity porn producer. What did they say? Make it make sense. See, I'm not no dummy. They said what he was doing. Bringing lightning. He was having people setting up the lightning, setting up the baby lotions. He was bringing in prostitutes. He was having prostitutes have sex with the girls. Mm-hmm. People say, why would you let your prostitutes have sex with the girls? Because he didn't care about these girls. Mm-hmm. They were just his bitches.
Right.
Why?
That's how he felt. Like
why?
Everybody is.
But why?
Do what I say.
Guess what I want to do with you? You might know it, but the job for me is to record you having sex with prostitutes so I can show it to other executives in the music industry. When I show it to other executives in the music industry, it gives me more power. It makes me look like I'm that nigga. Bitches do whatever I tell them to do. And not only that, it's celebrity porn. I want to see what Cassie pussy look like. I want to see what do Mary J. Blige pussy look like. I want to see what Faith pussy look like. And that's celebrity porn. So just like we sexualize them when they on the video and doing that, guess what they eventually do? Just like Megan Thee Stallion video, that white politician was masturbating in his office to her video. That be them. So we want that celebrity porn when we know the person that can provide us. Just like Jeffrey Epstein was able to provide the little kids on the island, P. Diddy was providing the celebrity porn. And that's what motherfuckers don't know. P. Diddy was supplying the celebrity porn. And guess what? This is how we know it's true. What did WAC 100 say? Y'all gotta pay attention when people talk. Didn't Whack 100 say we always get tapes of celebrities doing wild shit? Mm-hmm. He said there was a tape of Nipsey Hussle. Mm-hmm. Where y'all think that tape from Nipsey Hussle came from? See, it's a lot of shit that's about to come out that niggas don't know about. Where do y'all think that tape from Nipsey Hussle came from? P. Diddy? Do y'all not remember when Nipsey Hussle, Laura London was at P. Diddy party? And P. Diddy had Nipsey Hussle rapping like he was a fucking radio? Had him sit. I think people better wake up and pay attention. And they say Nipsey Hussle was a little different. It be the ones that y'all least expect. Even Weezy said, yup. Even Weezy said, yup. I'm telling you, y'all don't remember that shit. Laura, why you think Lauren London kept leaving that nigga? You think she ain't know what was going on? Whack 100 said Whack 100 said he had a video of Oscar De La Hoya with a nigga. Oscar De La Hoya got outed because a picture came out of him with fishnets on. The boxer got caught with fishnets on, like a woman with high heels, lipstick, and a fucking, what's his name? So people need to understand this is Hollywood. They want to see celebrity porn. Just like we watch regular porn, these niggas ain't regular. They want to see. Nigga, I love to see how she fuck. I love to see how Shakira fuck. I love to see, ooh, can Ashanti shake that ass? That's why they all want to break these females. That's why females, it's the hardest for female artists. Because they know everybody want to fuck you. They don't just want to do business with you. They want to fuck. Mm-hmm. And if you don't fuck, then
there's no business.
It ain't no business. How many females in the industry had to fuck to get where they was at? Come on, let's be serious. Look at Mariah Carey with Tommy Mottola. That nigga was old as hell. Producer, you think he did exactly of a company? You think he didn't know what he was doing?
He trapped her. They said she had planned a getaway to get away from him. He trapped her in the house. She couldn't have no life. He wouldn't even let her ride around in the car. DeBrat, is her best friend, right? And she was cool. She said she was cool with her. This is DeBrat's story. She was cool with Mariah when she was still at the house. And one time she had to sneak Mariah. They wanted to go out and do something. I guess just go get something to eat down the street. And he had his boys run out there and stop the car. They were trying to run away and get out off of the property, just to get away. He wouldn't let her go anywhere. She couldn't have no friends, nobody in the house. He trapped her. So she felt like a butterfly. She had to get away from there. This man was going to just make me sing, probably just handle my business and steal my money, and I can't get up out of here.
Nah, for real. Trina, what up? I told you, Trina. Trina, I did not tell you he wasn't getting no bail. Did not tell you, Trina? P. Diddy was not getting no bail. He is not coming home. Ain't getting no bail. Did not tell y'all that. You see how I give y'all the news before everybody? I told y'all that shit yesterday. I told y'all yesterday, P. Diddy. Didn't I tell y'all that? I said they doing that nigga just like they did R. Kelly. Didn't I tell you? I said they gonna do him worse than they did R. Kelly. No monkey business, what up? Didn't I tell y'all they gonna do him worse than they did R. Kelly? I don't even think he's paying attention right now. I hope he is because he's fucked. And I know his lawyer probably like, damn, I thought his money was gonna save him and we could get him out with money. And I know right now he like, nope, it's over, my nigga. Because there's certain things that when they do certain things, we need to go. No. It's certain things that when you do certain things, y'all, they know you fucked. You see what I'm saying? Like when you a millionaire and they deny your second appeal, you fucked.
They don't care about your money.
They don't care. I mean, they don't care about your money. Because guess what? Your first proposal is worse than your second proposal. So guess what?
They denied the first one.
They denied the first one with a plane, the kids' passports, the mama house, and $18 million. Right? That was going to equal up to $50 million. Now, you know when you a lawyer, you just like you do the first one, you already got the second one drawn up just in case if they deny that.
You prepared.
You prepared. You got to, because if they deny that proposal, we got another one already drawn up because we want emergency hearing tomorrow, which they did. See, the average lawyer, this is what money gets you niggas, because the average lawyer that don't have money would have had to wait 7 to 10 days because they got to go back, redraw up the pill, do it in. Good lawyers that pay good money for, they do the extra work because they know just in case if they deny it, nigga, we already got it drawn up, my nigga. Just be patient. We already got it drawn up. That's what good lawyers do. That's what good $1 million lawyers do. Other lawyers is like, he can't get it.
Have to wait.
Then we'll just have that 7-10 days. Have my people do it. And can you afford for an appeal?
Right. Are we even gonna go there first? You know?
So my nigga, they already had the second pill drew up, and they denied that. And guess what?
They denied
they just denied it today.
The first or second?
The first, they denied both.
Oh.
The first was yesterday because he tried to get out on bond when he got locked up. They appealed it and had an emergency hearing today. An emergency hearing was denied. So now he has to stay in jail automatically until he go to trial. Ain't no bond, ain't no nothing. He got to sit in jail just like they did Young Thug, just like they did all these other niggas. You see what I'm saying? So even the best of them get to be out on bail sometimes until they go to trial. This nigga got to sit in jail like he Young Thug, like he killed people. And guess what I tell people all the time? I'm starting to think that they doing this because of the Tupac shit too.
Yeah. I'm
really starting, because what people forget to realize all the time is that Keefe D is going to trial right now for Tupac. Don't y'all find it a coincidence that Keefe D and P. Diddy in jail at the same time? Two of the major figures that was coincidentally involved in Tupac case.
Right.
We know how the justice system works. They don't have to say I'm locking you up for Tupac for it to be for Tupac.
But it's for Tupac. You know what's going on. The trickle down effect behind that.
You know what's going on. Sometimes when the motherfucker can't prove something, they still will spank you in another way.
Right.
Oh, we can't get you for this. Well, watch what we do to you on something else.
Like same as how they tried to do OJ.
Well, they did do it to him when he caught that robbery charge. They sat his ass down for 10 years.
They were so happy. They were waiting so long for him to do something, and when he did it, they jumped all over.
Just like when they did the OJ. So imagine what they did. So he has to understand this is get back, nigga. This is get back. Just like with R. Kelly, when you was able to trick him the first time, when the second time they fucked you.
Right, because the second time, me personally, I was like,
we thought he was getting off free.
Right, because these were grown women. And then all of this sounded consensual to me. I was ready for them to bring up some youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time, let's really get them. They had all grown women this time. A few of them that were
and guess what P. Diddy lawyer trying to do?
What?
He trying to give that same excuse R. Kelly lawyer said. Oh, this was consensual. These are grown women. Some of these people were in 10-year relationships with them. They don't give a fuck about that. When they ready to get you, they gonna get you.
That's it.
Nigga, when we ready to get you, nigga, you good as God. They don't care. You good as God. We got you on video beating the shit out of bitches, throwing them down, trafficking little girls from state to state. Nigga, just the fact that he trafficked one girl across the country, you fucked up. Even if you thought she was 22, you fucked up. The fact that you having free calls and filming these people without their consent, do people know they being filmed? Do some of these celebrities know they being filmed?
Right. Is everybody consenting to this?
Do you know when he go to trial, how many celebrities are going to get outed? Bro, it's going to be a frenzy. They're going to have to mention every person in every video that they discover. So if they got 50 videos, exhibit 1 video A with Mary J. Blige, exhibit 2 video B 2 with Usher. You know what I'm saying? Every person is going to get outed.
And not only that, it's because now the discretion is gone, because even those people, like I said, there are a lot of people that be down with the Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And they like to be freaks. And now they are going to be exposed. If you're on that tape, your little freak life, now everybody knows about that. And these videos are not just from yesterday. These have been over time. Different time periods, different parties, different waves of people.
These videos could go back 15 years.
Right. Right.
That's the thing about it. These videos could go back 10, 15 years.
What, you think he just started? First of all, they were vlogging way back in the 90s. They was walking around with
video cameras.
Right. And the biggest thing was to record how do you think everybody made that whole documentary off of Freaknik?
Bro,
because they had enough footage off of people recording.
Back in the day, it was cool.
That's what people was doing.
But before, it was cool to record yourself having sex.
Right.
And
self-tapes.
How you think Ray J and motherfucking Kim Kardashian got on? They were
Luke.
No, but
was doing his videos first.
No, but let me put you on. Let me put you on game. Ray J did that to Kim Kardashian, right? Recorded her having sex, right? Either I'm gonna do it knowingly or non-knowingly. That's the game in Hollywood.
Right.
That's the play. Record each other having sex so you can either let other people see it, sell it, or
and then you gotta make a profit off of it.
That's big.
Right. Because everybody said when you seen that Mimi Faust video, they was like, listen, we've been having sex for years and hanging on to the shower poles, and them things fall on the floor. Remember, that one was all bolted in because she said she had to be able to hold on to it. She had somebody watching because they were moving the angles. That was set up.
Set all that.
And then she tried to, and she was embarrassed because she tried to say, oh, they lost their luggage. Somebody got the video and it was been released. And then when it was found out that they released it.
But just like Kim Kardashian tried to lie and say she knew nothing about Ray J putting out, come to find out, Kim mother was behind the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out that after it was all done, Ray J came out later on and said, I'm tired of holding this in for so long, but what's her name? Chris, whatever her name, was behind the whole sex video. She created the scenes. She had the people there filming. We never knew that.
Right, it was what
he said. She was the one selling it to the highest bidder.
He said that they had made their own video. Right, they made their own video. Then she had them come back and redo the video. People were saying she's sick because she had that idea. Okay, if this is what it's gonna be, then this is how we're gonna do it. It's nasty. It's not right to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to question yourself.
She got a deal. Had them come
she
back.
Thinking about that.
But at the end of the day,
that made her who she is.
But at the end of the day, that's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
She knew that.
But she was a model herself.
Okay.
She was a model herself. I mean, we talk about her daughters, but she was a model herself. Her pictures are on Google. She was modeling for a very long time. She was trying to get into the industry. Chloe did an interview, like a documentary with one of her aunts, so she was trying to record it on their Hulu, on their Kardashians. And she's talking to, it was a cousin of her father's, right? And her father was saying how the family, at one point didn't like her. They despised her, especially because they thought that he gave her everything. And, she still filed for divorce. She goes into some personal stuff like that. But she was saying she was always looking to be famous. She was always trying to be in Hollywood and be around the socialites. So they said when she finally divorced and she married, Jenner, Bruce Jenner, they were like, oh, she finally made it. Because I guess at that time he was a big tennis player. He was a celebrity. Mm-hmm. Even though that she had divorced, Robert Kardashian, they was like, oh, well, she finally got what she wants. She's finally in the industry. So she's not new to this. She's true to this. It's not brand new. That's why she took to creating their businesses and being their manager so well. She knew what the expectations were in the industry.
That's why I say she knew the whole play. And Suge Knight came out and said that before her dad died, because he was a gangster lawyer, that he came out and came to him and gave him a large amount of money, allegedly, this is what he said, for him to protect her and make sure that they were straight. That's why they was already always connected with the Ray J's and the black niggas.
Well, watching that, she was a family member. She was saying a whole lot of stuff that we didn't know. But she was saying that during that divorce that they hated each other. Like he hated her. He despised her. So I can see that. She don't have my best interest, and I ain't too worried about her. Watch my daughters, whatever you do. Make sure you paying attention.
Like literally, he said he had all the gangsters watching her. Literally, he said he used to beat people up for Kim Kardashian. For all them little girls, he said they was beating up their boyfriends, grabbing niggas up, making sure that they wasn't talking to them and what you doing with her. That's what they were doing, because Kim Kardashian dad, he was connected to, what's the lawyer that used to, what was that, they lawyer? Kent, what was his name? That was part of Death Row?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
What was the nigga? It was a nigga that was part of the lawyer that was with Death Row. I guess he was tight with him.
Right. So they're in the circle.
So part of that circle was when he was
David
Kenner. David Kenner. Make sure my kids are straight. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas out here, but make sure don't nobody fuck on my kids in Hollywood. Make sure these niggas don't take advantage of my kids. And that's what Suge Knight was saying. To this day, they would be straight, and nobody would be fucking with them if it wasn't for them. He was like, a lot of these niggas that you see dating them really taking advantage of them, spending their money, taking advantage. He was like, man, them girls look easy licks. That's what Suge Knight said, easy licks. That's why you fuck with what we just find out. That we was thinking people was buying them cars and they was buying their own shit. Remember Tiger? We thought Tiger bought her a car. Oh, Tiger bought you a brand new Ferrari. No, she bought her own fucking Ferrari. That's what I say, they really easy licks. Easy motherfucking licks. That's how they do these niggas. That's how they do. Yeah, but your boy is in jail, ain't motherfucking coming out. Y'all know this, and I told y'all, Pookie, what up?
Oh my God.
Let's get to it, y'all.
Case against Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul, being held without bail after pleading not guilty to a host of charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering. We do have complete coverage. We're going to start with NBC's Chloe Malas. Hey, Chloe, good morning.
Hey there, good morning. Sean Combs is behind bars after a federal judge denied the music producer's request to post a $50 million bail. The judge siding with prosecutors who argued that Combs is dangerous and poses an ongoing threat to the community. And authorities say additional charges have not been ruled out. But we do have to warn you, some of the...
Y'all see that? So basically, they not letting him out because he's armed and dangerous. Because they found him 2 ARs. Because he got found with ARs. And check this out. This is where he fucked up too. The guns that they found in his house weren't registered guns.
Right, they had a serial number scratched.
Exactly. So what type of nigga is you? So you telling me that you're not even a civilian law-abiding citizen with hundreds of millions of dollars? You got rifles in here with serial numbers scratched off that what criminals use so they don't get caught when they commit crime.
That's why they're trying to bring down the whole enterprise for racketeering.
So that means, but that's letting them know something is going to fuck on. Right. Because most niggas that got money, I don't even have $1 million and I got legal guns.
Right, but it's corroborating their story.
I don't even have $1 million and I got legal guns. All my guns is legal and I don't even have $1 million. You telling me this nigga worth $1 billion and this nigga got scratched off serial numbers on rifles? This nigga had guns with scratched up serial numbers off. This nigga's armed and dangerous. Hell yeah, you don't need no bomb.
No, they ain't trying to release him.
Man, Trina, that nigga stupid. Trina said, I think he being set up. She said, I don't think he that stupid. That nigga stupid, Trina.
Well, remember I was showing that's what I was saying to you the other night. This 1,000 bottles of shit is...
The 1,000 bottles of oil tell you how stupid he is.
Like, y'all playing on our top because it's, you know...
The 1,000 bottles of oil tell you how stupid he is. Let's make it make sense. You got 1,000 bottles of oil? Not one, not 10, but 1,000. Not one, not two, but 1,000. Come on. That lets you know all I need to know. Like, who would have thought in a million years that the police would have been in there and saw 1,000 bottles of oil? They probably was looking at themselves like,
what the hell?
the fuck? Like, I've been in the room, they probably like, I've been in mansions and seen 1,000 pornos. But 1,000,
You know what?
my nigga, imagine how many dildos he had. That's another thing. Imagine how many dildos that nigga had.
Because you know he had them.
If he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, you know he had 1,000 dildos.
Right.
I'ma just keep it real with you. If he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil, he might have had 2,000 dildos.
Listen, he's setting up the parties. So he knows what is required and what people like. He's got chains and whips and handcuffs and all of the
That dungeon, I would love to see a picture. They showed the layout, the blueprint, and showed how it went down there. And
you got lighting mirrors everywhere.
This nigga had a whole dungeon, my nigga.
Boom. It's fucking going down in the dungeon.
This nigga got a whole dungeon. This shit probably had some of the top. And guess what they also gonna do? They gonna, whoever created that dungeon and created the sex room, gonna be at the trial too. They gonna have to tell. Do you not know the FBI said they already got 50 witnesses?
Yeah, people. I mean, but you have decorators. They create you.
But they already got 50 witnesses. They said they already talked to over 50 people and 50 witnesses that's willing to work with the state. You know how many people that is, my dude? Just 50 people. Just in the YSL case alone, there's over 200 something witnesses on the case. They already got 50 witnesses and just alone on P. Diddy by himself. Nigga, P. Diddy is about to spend the rest of his life behind bars. The rest of his life. It's not even funny, y'all. Sex swings, sex poles. My nigga, hey, bro, I'm telling you, P. Diddy was the celebrity producer. I'm telling y'all, P. Diddy was the celebrity producer. He provided all the celebrity pornos. If somebody wanted to see somebody in a porno getting fucked, P. Diddy was the nigga they went to. That's why his famous line was, "Take that." That's why his favorite line was, "Take that." Like, y'all gotta pay attention. That's why his favorite line was, "Take that." Because he knew already what time it is. He knew already what time it is, y'all. All y'all gotta do is pay attention, man. This nigga was passing out pornos, and it's not far-fetched to think now that his sons was his recruiters. Because who could recruit for you better than your kids, man?
Right. They're of the age group that you like to be down with.
Who can actually recruit for you better than your kids?
Come because they want to hang with your sons and party at the Diddy house.
And then I watched the interview today with Albie Shore's son, and he on the lip service talking about, "I just like women that like my vibe." Nigga, I already know what that means. You don't give a fuck about it. You ain't gotta like me, but just do what I like to do. I like to get down, party, have fun sex, take pills. I like to do what my daddy do. So if you like I just like bitches that like my vibe.
No, he's married to that chick that was on Star.
No, he's not married.
Who?
Quincy.
Is he?
Quincy ain't got no bitch.
They divorced?
He ain't, bro. Quincy was on lip service today talking about he don't.
Oh, who's that? Album for?
Yeah, he said I don't.
Then he's divorced now because they had got married. So the wedding
well, I don't know if that was lie. You got to remember, sometimes people put up lies. He said he's always been a bachelor. He said I'm a bachelor guy. And then the chick off of lip service was like, well, you know, me and you, we matched on some dating site. And he was like, oh shit, I knew I remembered you from somewhere. And then he was like, well, I'll take you out. And they talking about going out. And Angela was like, oh, did we find a match? And he was like, no, all I do is date. I like to date. I've been dating my whole life. He was like, all you got to do is match my vibe. He was like, you got to have some, you don't have to really have something in common, but something that I like.
He's just telling you that he liked to swing. Match my vibes is exactly that. Whoever you vibe with, the same August Alsina kind of shit.
That's what he said. All you have to do is
your
match my
vibration
vibe.
and your love it's genderless.
Yeah, I watched that shit today. That's what I was watching today. That nigga, I was like, bro, this nigga's kind of goofy, fruity. Like he wear tank tops and he wear bell bottoms. He was on there looking like his socks. I'm looking, and he just made his hair blonde, like all that curly he had. He took it all off. Now he got a blonde brush cut, looking like Jaden Smith. I'm like, yo, this nigga is weird. That's why I said these niggas all trying to find themselves. None of these niggas know who they is. None of them. None of them. Yeah, oh man, I'm surprised Mason Cameron ain't come out with their video yet. But let's get back to it, y'all. Let's go.
The details here are disturbing. Federal prosecutors say hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs used his power and business empire to carry out a long and shocking list of crimes for years, from sex trafficking and forced labor to kidnapping, bribery, and obstruction of justice.
Between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Combs greeting fans in New York a day before his arrest, and 6 months after federal authorities raided his homes in LA and Miami. In a 14-page indictment, prosecutors say agents found multiple firearms during those raids, including 3 defaced AR-15 rifles. They also uncovered videos of elaborately produced sex performances with multiple victims that Combs allegedly referred to as freak-offs.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
They uncovered multiple tapes that he considered freak-offs. But they said, what did they say? They said they were lavishly recorded. As what?
It's not
no amateur recording.
Right. This is not like this is the spur of the moment. We propped up the video. We doing it. Like these are staged. You've got lighting. You've got direction. You've got movement. You've got. Like,
he's putting them to go in certain positions.
You've got costume here. You've got everything. He's
for all we know, he got him playing scenes with costumes on.
It's turning.
He got him yelling.
He's watching the role play. He's creating it because it's to turn him on in live and effect.
The nigga's an undercover porn producer, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he's an undercover porn producer. The nigga create videos and he sell them to people in the industry.
Right, but remember, Girls Gone Wild, people was doing this. This was
he took it to an extreme.
But that's what I'm saying. The level, like you was talking about earlier, about recording and doing all of that. That was at a time, so he can go back 15 to 20 years in his recordings because it's always been.
Yeah, they've always been recording people.
They've always been live doing that.
But
and
now,
people have always wanted to be on camera doing it.
But what it is like you got to remember how we have a fetish for porn. We have a fetish for porn. Everybody doing in the world. They watch porn, right? Not everybody get to see their celebrity having sex. Celebrity porn is the biggest shit. That's what people don't understand. There's an underground world of celebrity porn that nobody's talking about. Just like how you have regular porn, you have celebrity porn. Why you think when Kim Kardashian porn hit major shit, that shit was worldwide? It made so much money and made her who she is today. Why you think when Lawrence Fishburne's daughter came out having sex having sex with fucking what's his name? Brian Pumper, it was so big. It's celebrity porn. And so think about it. If there was a porn out there with Mariah Carey today, people want to go crazy to see it. So what do you think these people in the industry do and do to industry people? They're selling industry celebrity porn to each other. Your boy P. Diddy was not only doing freak offs and crazy shit, he was creating celebrity porn.
It's like smut, what they call underground smut.
And he's
Smut is illegal.
Yeah, and what he was saying is he was using it against you. Like if you go against me, everybody gonna know what you did. But in all actuality,
I think like
everybody was already seeing it.
Yeah, like smut porn, what they consider smut is like illegal. It's like that.
Yeah, it's like smut porn.
You know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting. That's what I
That's
think
what he was doing. Yeah. But it was for the celebrities to see. So if you wanted to see one of your favorite celebrities, Diddy was the man you came to. Hey Diddy, is there any way that either I can fuck such and such, or you can set it up to where I can see her fuck? Me and my wife would love to get a porn with a Beyonce in it. Me and my wife would love to get a porn with Cassie in it.
Then Biggie told her to cock over him and shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, the girl told him. That was a description of the type of lifestyle they was living.
They was already doing.
We heard that and we were like, ew, that's nasty. That's what
you nasty girl. You nasty.
Yeah, who's shitting? Okay.
Like y'all gotta pay attention to what's going on, man. You gotta pay attention to what's going on. Like if you pay attention to what's going on, this shit ain't hard to figure out. You got to read between the lines. Sometimes they're going to show you shit and give you shit without telling you. He basically telling you that Diddy was recording his chick having sex with multiple prostitutes, male prostitutes, not just for him to get off, but if he's recording it, then what he doing it for? So he could watch it after, but also so I can give this porn to different people. Mm-hmm. People that I know that's fruity in the industry, that's gonna love to see my meat rack, I'm giving it to him. That's how he became so dominant. Because guess what? You get to see how I play. I ain't gotta be with you for you to see how I play. I can give you the video and you can get off on me. So it's almost like getting nigga feeling like he with you when he not with you, and now what's happening? Now you getting all the luxuries and lavish things in life. Come on, man, make it make sense. I ain't no dummy. I see what he did. He played on these niggas' mind. He played on the whole LGBT community mind, everybody in the industry. And guess what? Everybody now that got a video or that was in them videos is fucked. Yeah. Cuban Gooding Jr., he got a video of you too.
LGBT could probably tell you about
I bet you it's a video of when Cuban Gooding Jr., Lil Rodney, and Diddy was in bed together. I bet you it's a video of a lot of people that we don't know about that you would least expect. That I bet you there's a video with him and Krishan Rock. Remember when Krishan Rock went to the Diddy party, he smacked the shit out of the nigga from Zeus and made him lead the party and kept Krishan Rock at the party with him. See, a lot of people don't know that. Krishan Rock put it out there. She came to the party with the nigga, the owner of Zeus, to one of P. Diddy parties, and P. Diddy was like drunk as hell. It was like, you better not ever disrespect her. You better not ever hurt her. If I hear anything about you with this girl, she's a diamond. She gonna be some. And smacked him. And that nigga left the party and tried to get her to leave with him. She wouldn't leave and stayed at the Diddy party. So what the fuck Krishan might have did? She could be in one of them videos. It's a lot of people that's in these videos. I promise you. Watch.
Days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
While searching Combs's residences in March, according to the indictment, law enforcement seized narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges. Overnight, his attorney saying he doesn't believe Combs will take a plea deal.
I do not see it happening. He's innocent, and he is going to go to trial, and I believe he's going to win.
The criminal charges follow a string of civil lawsuits, including a settlement with Combs's longtime girlfriend, singer Cassie. She can be seen in this 2016 surveillance video, being thrown to the ground and physically attacked by Combs. Prosecutors say Cassie was attempting to escape from one of Combs's freak-offs. Combs later apologizing for his actions caught on video. His attorney arguing Diddy's toxic relationship with Cassie was consensual.
Hey, so basically what they telling y'all is Cassie is they star witness. Basically what the FBI is telling you that Cassie is they star witness and is cooperating with the government. All she did was shake that nigga down. And that was part of the plan. Because what? If he pay you, then that mean that he was what? He's scared that the truth is going to come out. So that was part of the FBI plan to have her shake him down first. Do the civil shit first. See if he agreed and don't want to take it to trial. And if he just pay you, because a guilty man ain't going to, an innocent man ain't just going to pay no $30 million, right? He paid that $30 million to shut her ass up so it didn't go to trial. And the government said, we got it.
Yep, and she took her money.
And not only that, she working with the government. She always been working with the government before she did it. He just thought she wasn't working with the government.
Like when she laid on that floor, she knew the cameras were watching.
She was
Most
working
women
with the
get fucked
government
up and try to run.
She working with the government the whole time.
Why? Because you know they got your back at this point. So everything is being watched. So just go ahead and fall in line. We're going to get them.
It's mighty funny. This is what people don't understand. It's mighty funny that that video of her getting her ass beat is still in the archive. That was over 10 years ago. It's still in the archive. Make it make sense. That means they always had it. Remember how I say the FBI is always watching you, and as long as you doing something for me, you good. As long as you working with me, you good. The minute we ready to take everything we want from you, then guess what? Videos from 10 years come up. Videos shit out.
Like, I ain't even beating chicks. And remember, he was like, I don't even do that no more.
But guess what?
We don't know him.
We still got it.
Right, but exactly.
We still got it.
He's like, I changed my life. I ain't even whooping on him. But that's how it go. It don't matter if you change your life. 10 years ago, you was whooping on a nigga, and that's all that matters.
And we still got it. And we was the FBI watching you the whole time. We knew what you was doing. You just was in our pocket at the time. Tell us what's going on. Tell us what's this. But now, 10 years later, that shit is all back out in the open like nothing never fucking happened. Where the fuck this video come out? You telling me nobody sold this to TMZ before? It took the government to put it out? Then what do that tell you? The government always had it. That mean they always had it. Because we live in 2024. Well, what this is what? You think a regular nigga wouldn't have put that out, sold that to 50 Cent? Yo, look, give me $1 million. I got 50 Cent beating up Cassie. No, the government always had that video. Because remember, this how you know the government always had the video. What did they say? He paid the people at the hotel for the footage. Right. So if he paid people at the hotel for the footage, that means the government was already watching. And after that, they came in and got a copy. Just so they could have in their back pocket for later. This shit, it ain't no hard for niggas to peep. I think people don't be paying attention. That nigga's dumb. And I'm pretty sure when that video came out, he was like, how the fuck is this video out?
I thought we handled this.
But this was 10 years ago. Right. I don't think people understand. No backup footage. Go back 10 years.
Listen, this is why, first of all, even not just him, but in anybody, man or female, a person in position of power. This is why, unfortunately, what we're reading, this is unfortunately how people get broken. Because you have to be able, these people are around you every single day. These people can either love you or hurt you. So what you want them to do is respect you. Do you want them to fear you? Yes, of course. You want them to fear crossing you, right? Mm-hmm. So he knows goddamn well 10 years ago that tape was taken care of. And who was in charge of taking care of it? You can go back to your sources. Remember, he hired, they say in the indictment, he hired his supervisors, whether you were supervisor of the kitchen, supervisor of the chauffeurs, or supervisor of security. He had hierarchies. You get what I'm saying? Your assistants. If she was the one that had to contact the hotels and troubleshoot and negotiate with them and pay for damages and things like that, they were probably the ones that had to deal with that tape too. You feel me? So that means that tape was already handled, as far as I was concerned, 10 years ago. Why am I watching it now? Who was in charge of handling the tape? Well, Becky with the good hair, now I know it's you. Right? Because you hire and fire. This is your enterprise, your organization. Mm-hmm. Everybody that's in here, you brought in. And you select them because please believe they don't just select anybody. That's how you know who's of the who's go to the party. Because everybody is background check. You want to know, can I trust these people? So yeah, he does background checks on them, and then he keeps surveillance on them while they're
Damn, Lena said Offset was at the parties too. It's so
everybody
Offset was in that motherfucker too.
Some people thought they was real freaks,
and we know,
into the party
and we know how he cheat on Cardi B. Right. So if he was at the parties, just imagine.
Listen, they're in the industry. They have access. Me personally, I don't understand how these women get with them and think that they're gonna have, you know, faithful and loyal husbands. But that's to each his own. Because I think with the access on the smaller scale that men have is a problem. So imagine having millions of dollars and women near and foreign at your ability to access. Come on.
That's why I said, real spill. That's exactly what up, Beatmaster? What it do?
That's why a lot of the women that stay, they just pay their position and be quiet.
Yeah, they in it for business.
Because they know what it is.
It's impossible not to. They know, bro.
You got millions looking for love and they get divorced.
You won't never be happy.
Right, they get divorced.
You heard what Jackie said? Read my book, bitch. I show you how to do this. Right. Nigga, you in it for the wrong reason. I don't give a fuck if he loves me anymore. I wouldn't be on motherfucking Basketball Wives if I gave a fuck about that.
Right.
Like, it's certain things that they looking at it like, yo, my nigga, it's ways to come up at a certain position. Niggas is getting in this shit for business. Cassie did it for business, so her mother could get a house, so she could try to.
Indictment. They said that when she mentioned about her mom having the house, she didn't want to ruin everybody else's lives because of something that because her mom too. She said her mom too thought that he was taking care of her, helping her with her music career. So now, just like, you know, having to deal with
and guess what?
You don't want to go back and say it's miserable. I'm getting abused.
And guess what Cassie said? She was a minor when she met P. Diddy. When she was in the club and they played her song, she said that she was in the club. They played her song. They played whatever song that she had, a mixtape song, and he heard it and was like, who that? And then all of a sudden the DJ pointed her out and she was like, she wasn't even supposed to be in the club. And she was like 17 years old. And she was like, ever since then, she was fucking with Diddy. And she took him, met her mom, all that and everything. She was a little kid.
And she thought she hit the jackpot.
Yeah, she was a little kid. So he was taking advantage of her at a very young age. That's what they do. Ain't no difference. Ain't no fucking difference than what ain't no difference with what Andre Rison did to Left Eye. Left Eye was a little kid. Andre Rison was a grown-ass man in the NFL playing for the Atlanta Falcons. Left Eye was in the group TLC, and they were all little kids. Pay attention. That's what I said. These niggas been doing it for a long fucking time.
That's because in that world, age ain't nothing but a number. And
that's why R. Kelly made that song now. You really think about it?
Like that's why he said he was in love with her. He was in love with her vibe too. That her music and how she could feel it. And you know what I'm saying? So you're vibing, but you're vibing with a child. And instead of your conscience telling you this is a child, I can just teach her make music and make her the biggest superstar. You looking at her like I want to vibe with her and make her my woman. Niggas are sick.
Yeah, they know Jug said they might go to them parties. They know Diddy giving out career opportunities to boost them. They just want to do something for them. Yeah, some of these people, my nigga, be people that ain't been having shit going for them in a long time.
Listen, this is
let me tell you, like, for instance, when Danity Kane broke up, we all said what? Why did he choose her? Why did he keep her?
Don't be fooled. Right. Don't be fooled
come
by
on.
The backstory now. Because remember, I watched the whole...
we all said that.
We was watching the whole reality show. And I remember when she was sitting in the back of the limo with Day 26 and was trying to make them feel real low. Like, you niggas is in back here with Danity Kane. Y'all ought to feel this way. The same shit she's talking about. And you can probably find this on the episode. Because I was like, she's really
She was arrogant. She was Diddy.
Right, she was really getting arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
Like she
and
was
feeling
there.
herself. And that's exactly what he was saying. He was like, no, bitch, I'm in charge here, not you. Because remember, she started demanding. And he was like, we ain't going to have
But
this.
where you think she was learning that?
Right, exactly. Come on.
And another thing, you only feel special like that if what? You're getting special
You got your hands
privileges.
rubbed first.
If somebody's already rubbing it.
And
And she already said what he was doing. She said he was smacking her ass, telling her, oh, you got a nice little ass, but it's a little thin.
Right. Stop it. Move.
Just making sure. Little thin. Okay, that's what he was saying to her when he was smacked the ass, right? So he was already making her feel good. That's why I tell you, people only act out when they know they're getting special privileges, my nigga. People only do that. That's why Fred wanted to beat up Ness ass all the time in the show. Why? Because Ness has special privileges. He was going back and forth to Philly. He barely was there. We find out this shit later.
Right.
But we like, damn, why they got all this animosity? Because niggas like, they feel like I'm grinding. He like, you could tell who your favorite is already, nigga. You let this nigga leave when he come, but I can't go back and forth.
Right. You hooking him, he networking with other people outside of the group. You know what I'm saying?
He writing for other artists. Ness was made in the group, but they was using Ness to write for other artists at the time.
Yeah.
So we already know what's going on.
Remember that white boy came in there and was killing it with music. But because
on day 26.
Right, but when he could write his own thing, he said, we ain't getting rid of you. I just want you to do something else. And put him
I don't want you with these niggas.
And put him on immediately. Next scene, he was down there with the damn keyboard.
But you know why that was? What? Know why he was? Because if I put you with these niggas, then y'all don't need me at all. You can't see one thing. You create a group, but you don't complete it. Why? Because you don't never want that group to think they don't need you.
Right.
Why you think there's so many niggas that can sing but ain't got no engineer? How all you niggas can sing in a group but none of you niggas is an engineer? Why? Because when we create a group, I never want you niggas to be able to do this type of shit.
Right. People that know how to handle that. People that can engineer their own music, create their own music, write it. They're dangerous.
Thank you.
They're dangerous. So why do I need? I don't need you.
Why you think? What was that nigga? What was that nigga was so dangerous? The Dream. What was the nigga that was with Christian Milian?
Oh, The Dream.
Yeah, that's why he was so dangerous. In the industry, he was so dangerous. He didn't have to be in the pictures and all because he was writing everybody's shit.
Young Bird.
Everybody's shit.
He's a disappearance, right? But he's still paid.
Young Bird 3 years ago was on the top 5 Billboard chart. Yeah. He was the writer, he was the producer of everybody's song.
We knew who he was, but if you ask, we're like, no, we don't know. No,
but why do you think they wanted him to come out as a rapper? Because if you come out with a rapper, I can control your publishing.
He's just smart enough to stay.
But he said, you know what? Nah, this ain't where it's at. Y'all want me to take the fame and the light, but the money is actually behind here. And y'all got me fucked up.
You don't see him.
I don't need to rap. You let y'all keep getting the dummies to rap.
I mean, you gotta find.
You start to realize who's the dummies, who's the executives, who's the producers, who's the engineers, what's the level of pay. Nigga, they damn near
time and effort.
You making all the money as an artist, but everybody getting paid before you.
Right.
And they only giving you 5% of your 100% effort money. Get the fuck out of here. And all you did, and you think you the shit because they gave you an advancement for $1 million. Right. That when you done paying it back in 5-6 years of your contract, you owe 8.
Right. You're in here all night recording and all day practicing and staging. You have no life.
We gave you millions.
I gotta do something else.
My nigga, you gave me $1 million to give you back 8. I'd rather figure out a way to get that loan on my own. Because nigga, what people don't understand, this is the biggest thing in the industry. It's worse than banks. Their interest rate is the worst interest rate out of any. They're like the loan shark. This is what they're not going to tell you, though. The music industry is literally a loan shark. The interest rate is damn near 100%, if not more.
Can't they be like laws?
No, you create that. There ain't no laws on interest rate. You can create your own interest rate. That's the thing about a contract. Yeah, I sent the money to them. That's my nigga. You create your own interest rate. Especially when you're the company and you're giving the money. This is what the artists don't know. I'm getting a loan on behalf of you. I'm connected with the bank. But I'm using your social security number. I'm using you. I got your credit score up to use it on behalf of you to get the required loan. I'm giving you the interest rate. My interest rate might be only 4% with the bank. But guess what? With you, nigga, I want 100% interest rate. So if I got to give the bank back $3 million, nigga, I want you to give me back $7 million. And I'm getting that off of CDs, show money.
I would never answer no.
I want 20%, 10% from the manager. I want 20% from. I want 50% of show money. So if you get 20,000 on the show, I automatically get 10,000.
Yeah, you gotta really want it because that's not like getting all of this and sitting down in the office and having a cushy job. You out there busting your. Beyonce works fucking hard.
Yeah, you busting your.
Like,
you always
know, and I say that because people be. I mean, all of the big artists, they work hard, and we see them at the shows, and we love that. But for your day to day, from sun up, sundown, dealing with not just things that you have to do as an artist, but dealing with executives, sitting in these meetings, hearing how they discard
performances don't go on to 3 a.m.
Exactly.
You might not get in the bed till 5. Then you got to practice for these shits. Then if you really got a background people and real entertainers, you got to practice with them. So
you got to practice with them. When Beyonce did her thing, her behind the scenes of one of her performances, she was up on the computer when she went home, still trying to look at the editing and the visuals of how she looked on the stage. You get what I'm saying? So there's so many different aspects that a person will have their hand in to negotiate that money. To me, just does not seem worth it.
And everybody getting paid.
Right.
That's what I said.
All of those people,
the engineer got to get paid. The dancer, the choreographer got to get paid.
When she had Coachella, she had the college up there, that whole thing. You have to pay for these people.
So it looked like they get a lot of money.
Beauty, you're paying us all out of your pocket.
And you're paying back your loan at the same time.
Yeah.
So at that advancement that you got, all that's still being paid every month, just like you pay your mortgage. Mm-hmm. And guess who's taking that? The company. Because before you get issued a check, the company is taking the video money. How much it charge to do your video? How much charge for your makeup person? Your wardrobe? How much it charge to do to pay for the set at the video? Right, how much it charge to do this? Your tour bus costs money.
Yeah.
All that's coming out your money.
All of the above, the small necessities for each person.
All that. Your hairdresser. Mm-hmm. All that. And some people don't know that when they get in the business. Yeah. So guess what? Not only do they owe their advancement, when they think they really getting a check, like New Edition said, when they think that check coming back, they don't get nothing but $10 because they like, we had to pay the hairdresser. I didn't know I had to pay the hairdresser. My homie Jimmy cut hair. If I'd have knew that, I'd have let my nigga Jimmy cut it.
It's like her Sukiyana. You know who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to put her music down. I don't know what she's really doing, if the music now, because I don't keep up with her. But she did a little, I don't know if it was behind the scenes or something. And one of her girls that was dancers, it looked like she had her homegirls, some friends from around the way. And she was doing it the same way. When we get there, we get the money, then I pay you. Well, they got there and they got the cutting up and fighting because we wasn't getting paid. And
no, you don't get paid.
And they was hot. They was ready to leave. And she was like, we trying to grind and stuff. And do. No. So imagine being on a large scale.
Sometimes you have to wait for your money for 3 months for them to cut the check.
Right. So
the money gonna come to you, but it ain't coming right now.
Their bills are still coming
every month. That's why it's the hardest business. That's why the advancement is supposed to be really to help you get through your day-to-day life while you trying to get to the money.
Right, but people
take the advancement and they buy jewelry.
Oh, yeah, that's the first.
They buy clothes. They buy the shit to try to make them look like they that shit.
Well, remember when Cardi B got her money, she went and bought the Rolls Royce, and everybody was telling her, "You stupid! That was like one of the first things you did." She did, but she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make it bad. I'm gonna get what I wanted."
She still got money.
Well, she's a Libra. She's smart. She knew what all she needed was that, my nigga.
but
and we in here.
But the advancement money, you're not supposed to spend that.
But I mean, that was her. Thank God. How many people don't get to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Of course, you want yourself to look good, fix your wardrobe, go get you a little house, make it look like you got it. But don't spend that shit as much as you're supposed to. Because guess what? If you smart, you using that to help pay back the loan that you owe the company.
Right. So
if you smart, you do what smart people do. You create your own production team to do videos. Mm-hmm. So why? I'm gonna hire my own people to do my videos. So that video check that would go to a videography like Hype Williams ain't going to Hype Williams. Mm-hmm. That's going to the people I fuck with which really is owned by me, and I'm paying them.
Mhm.
So the company got to give me that check.
Right.
The recording studio, I own the recording studio. I'm not recording at Universal or where they want me. I'm gonna record at my studio. They're gonna have to give me the budget for the recording.
Right.
You have to funnel that money back to you. Because if
I
you
was
don't,
looking for Dancing Dolls. That was a huge TV show, and it aired when we thought it wasn't going to be a big thing. You know, drill dancing. You know, and the prancing and the costumes. It was like, this is going to be short lived. Well, that ran for so long. Right now, if you're looking for it, it's on BTV.
Mm-hmm.
Who's B? Her husband. What happened to the network? What happened to Lifetime?
Why?
What happened to all the other channels that was running?
You know why? Everybody made money but them.
I kind of figured that when I seen it. And
When you start realizing that, yo, it's cool to be on Netflix. It's cool to be on WeTV.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start realizing that all they did was give me a $10,000, $15,000
more attention, but I ain't getting.
And then you realize that, damn, these niggas generating almost 2 million. You say, I think we big enough now,
yeah,
to where we could create our own YouTube channel and start our own network and give YouTube clips and tell them if you want to watch us,
here.
Come
That's
here.
exactly what happened, because I kept clicking it thinking it was a YouTube channel, and it's only like 20 minutes.
That's what you're supposed
to
do.
It's enough to get you hooked, right? So
and
you
then say, where we at?
And then I'm like, well, what is this? This is his network.
Even if you create your own Roku and it's on Roku, that's what you're supposed to do.
But I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. A lot of people don't follow through with that type of stuff. They get caught up in the money issue.
No, they get caught up in the fame because they know what comes with the biggest productions. What comes with coming on NBC? Fame. Even if nobody know you, you get a series on NBC, you know your name. Why? Now everybody know.
Right.
So imagine if you on Week TV, they was known for their regular TV, but everybody make money. Now people know who you are. People know you. How can we put this money in our pocket? So now when it's time to redo the contract and you say, nah, we want more money. She wasn't getting no money before, but you got her all through the motherfucking show. Like, you gotta remember, some people become characters during the show than they do before the contract comes out.
This new one, what made me want to watch it, they brought Selena back. Do you remember the light skin?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying they're bringing the mothers from the old seasons.
That's because they don't have to pay them.
And they coming through.
Like, remember, it was one, I watched one show, it was one girl, she was a mother, but she was heavy set, and she was looking all through the windows when they older. But guess what, though? They're extras. They don't get paid. They're not part of the contracts with the Dancing Dolls. But guess what? They become more exciting than these motherfuckers. You start watching them. The cameras start coming to them.
Well, Kaya was telling me last night, because I was telling her about this show, but she watches Abby Lee Dancing Company, right? She was telling me about one of the episodes she's seen where a girl, she got kicked off. She got into it, I guess, a little altercation maybe on the show, which deviates from the terms of their contract, right? And she couldn't be there. Something happened legally and with her contract, and they were trying to hold her to it. So I didn't know that the girls had contracts, but they paid them crappy.
Yes, they have to have contracts because they're on the show.
Right, but I thought from the actions that they be putting out on the show,
the moms don't get contracts. The only ones getting contracts is the kids. They're supposed to be extras. So now they're getting extras. Like, you sign this to be an extra so your face could be in the show. It's not about you. If you don't want to be, no, you're an extra. If you want to be this extra, then you can get caught in a clip. That means if we watching somebody in a clip and we talking to your daughter and you get caught in a clip and we want to see what you saying, you get caught in that clip. But we're not doing segments with you. We're not following with you. But what ends up happening in the midst of a show, a mother might be what? She might be interesting. Her daughter might. So then they end up sneaking segments with her. And then you not getting paid, but you like, hold up, I'm starting to realize I'm really a part of this motherfucking show.
Right.
That's how they do people. That's how they get free video off of people. Because you paid to be an extra, signed to be an extra, but you was interesting. And now you supposed to be happy that you basically a part of the show. And what you gonna do when the next contract come around? You're not going to want to sign that extra shit because somebody going to come in your ear and say, Kimmy, hell nah, you damn near was a leading role on that bitch. Tell them they got to pay you next season. Da-da-da-da. And that's how shit go. The next thing you know, you got the parent trying to get paid. This person want to get paid. Then they say, you know what? We not going to go on with the show for next season. Or better yet, you have the people from Dancing Dolls say, you know what? You want to pay this mama a contract, right? Because you made her a part of a show that we didn't want her a part of this show. Mm-hmm. But now because she's interested and her daughter's on the team, they don't agree with that shit all the time. They don't be happy about that. They might not even like that mama. Mm-hmm. But because the conflict is good for the show, now she just made a contract. Mm-hmm. So now he like, we don't want her a part of the show. Now, well, you can control how we run our show. Mm-hmm. Well, we don't want to sign a contract with you next year. We create our own.
Yeah, that happens all the time. We was just watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they was talking about that. Oh, who don't want to come back? I had enough. You know, because people get to that. Like somebody becomes a bigger villain, and then it's like, you know what? No.
Like for instance, I'm gonna show you right now. Old girl, the ex-producer, and her boyfriend, they not getting paid right now to be on the show. I guarantee you, they are extras. Mm-hmm. They have an extra contract, and they're trying to make their way on to get producing.
Saying all this stupid shit so that it can create the.
She's trying to create
right. So you're trying to do things to spark a fuse and keep it going because. We seen it last.
Yes. That's why everybody knows what you're doing. Right now, they couldn't have a contract because you wasn't here when we made the contract and started it.
Right.
You was somewhere else. Right. But now they trying to put you apart as an extra.
Right. And everybody's trying to pick and find out.
And they like, what is she? They trying to get you trying to get a contract. So what do? Like the nigga do? Play his role. They playing their role. We gonna create us a storyline on this motherfucker that make them want to sign us to be a part of this show. Because if we got a storyline, nigga, in our storyline, the way they look at it, our storyline is gonna be interesting in all of them. That's why I tell you it's business. This is all fake. Their marriage is fake. It's all for business. This all a storyline. You talking to an ex-producer. You think she don't know that she's creating a great ass storyline by taking a bitch ex-nigga and marrying him, and now I'm about to move here and buy a house.
It's and be on the show.
Nigga,
that's why what is happening?
If that ain't a Tyler Perry movie, what is?
That's what she's saying. And she know they responsible for this. They all know it. That's why they drilling her and asking questions.
Anybody with their right mind.
They've been doing it for a while. So they know how this contract stuff goes.
Anybody with a right mind would be like, this is a setup. They set this shit up. They know what they doing. They wanted this. They trying to fuck. If anything, they basically saying y'all show not spicy enough. Right. We need to spice this motherfucker,
girl, and because she ain't got no nigga.
We gotta spice this shit up.
And now, if she really don't have too much story.
And why is other girl dead right now? Why you think? Because they got rid of her. God, my nigga, you can't give people a little fame. You can't give people a little fame and then get rid of them like that.
No, okay, that's very relevant. That's very relevant because they said she was already abusing drugs prior to being up on here, right? So now you get the fame, the attention, you on the show, and then they start to scale you back because it was a period of time to where she wasn't on there. Mm-hmm. She would come in, make appearances, but she wasn't on there for whatever reasons that they other had going on. She wasn't on there. So then they said she was shoplifting out of Walmart, had her on camera coming out of Walmart. She said it was a discrepancy. That wasn't what it was. I just happened to get in the frame. I wasn't stealing. I shot at that Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Then she did a drug test on the show. Melody gave her the drug test on show. She went to the bathroom. Melody went in the bathroom with her. And then she took it and she passed everything.
My nigga, no.
But they questioned Melody about it because Melody was like,
her. Come on, man.
Right. So Melody, she was like, I went to the bathroom with her. I don't know if she was.
This is what I'm trying to say.
It wasn't tampered with. We gave it to the producers.
Why would you send somebody in the bathroom with somebody? So that's how we already know what time.
So that she couldn't fake.
No, that's not. They did that so she can do it for her. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, this is television. My nigga, the trick is not in the woo. Right. Nigga, you sent somebody who could piss in the bathroom with her. Right. Y'all was better off sending her with fake piss in the thing and letting her walk in by herself.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right, only for her to
so we know what it is. That's why I said, just like they said, Rich Homie Quan, oh, he good. No, he not. All you niggas, no, you know when a nigga not good. If you gotta tell me you good and keep pronouncing on it, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, you're not good.
Okay. And him the same thing. Remember, he was going through, he said, lawsuits and all types of back and forth with his financials. You know what I'm saying? And you have a time. Remember, you're still around these people. You still trying to maintain a lifestyle and be like, you know what I'm saying? Be relevant. It takes a toll on you, the pressure of the world, because you ain't trying to go back.
My nigga, once you taste it, you want it forever.
It's a drug.
You want it forever. Once you up here and you start to come back down here and you walking down the street and niggas don't give a fuck about you, you like, hold up, nigga, you don't remember me? I'm Rich Homie Quan. Yeah, I remember, what was that nigga? Big Boy Having That. What was that nigga?
Oh, that's
you see what happened to him? Throw some D's on that hoe. You see what happened to that nigga? Rich boy.
Yeah, that's my
Rich boy.
I play that shit every day.
Throw some D's on that hoe. Rich boy having that. They did. You see what happened to that nigga? He lost that fame, and that nigga went drug addict, went crazy.
He sure did. He looked bad too.
That's what happens to people.
Crazy.
Niggas don't know. Let's get back to it though, y'all.
This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime.
With 3 of Diddy's sons and other family members in court to support him, the 54-year-old appeared solemn as prosecutors argued against bail, saying he has a history of witness tampering, threats, and physical violence.
Combs's attorneys say that they are appealing the decision to deny bail, while federal prosecutors say that the investigation is ongoing and they're leaving the door open for even more arrests. Savannah?
All right, Chloe, thank you. Let's turn to NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett, who's with me here. So let's talk about the bail hearing. It was before a magistrate judge, but now we'll go before the federal district judge who will preside over the entire case. What do you expect today?
I think he's unlikely to get out, and that's because there is a presumption of keeping him there in detention. There are statutory reasons. Dangerousness, obstruction of justice, risk of flight. They say, look, he has limitless funds. He can hop on his plane. He can go anywhere in the world. The defense says, look, he gave up his passport. He came to New York willingly. But then in court there, the prosecutor said, even in his hotel room when he was arrested, they found drugs. Now, he hasn't been.
Whoa! Y'all hear that? Even in the hotel room where they arrested him.
That's why he was away on Monday. He was trying to get his last freak off.
This nigga was about to get his last freak off in just in case he went to jail. You can't get no dumber than that. That's why they swooped in.
That's exactly why they swooped in.
They caught the nigga trying to get another freak off.
They knew that he got a hotel because you know they watch him where his.
They knew P. Diddy was about to get another freak off in before he went to jail.
And this was gonna be the finale,
bro. This is crazy, bro. They literally found out P. Diddy was about to get another freak off in. He had drugs. He had the video camera. He had lubricant. He had lightning in the hotel the day he got arrested, man.
And white towels.
And white fingernail polish. He had Young Miami coming up one last time.
You said bring sausage.
He had Young Miami coming one last time, y'all. Ain't this about a bitch? You see how they only disclose a little bit. See, when the trial come, they gonna disclose it all. They gonna tell you who was coming. Right. They gonna tell you everything else they had. See, they'll only give you a little bit. This what people don't know. They'll give you a little bit. But basically, if you read between the lines, he was about to have one more freak off. He knew he had to turn himself into jail. Right. What niggas do before they go to jail? They get some pussy. I'm gonna get one last Honda ride. He thought he was gonna be able to go to the hotel, get him a couple prostitutes, whoever else he doing it with, and get one last hurrah. I'm telling you, this nigga was about to get one last hurrah. That's why they not letting him out. They like, nigga, you going to jail and you still couldn't stay away from it. They like, you got a problem.
You got a problem.
They like, nigga, you was about to do it again one last time. Nigga, do you know how much
he on his hands when they got him?
What? Do you know how much of a problem you got to do to do it one last time? And you know what, though? This is how smart the FBI is. They wanted to catch him in that.
They've been watching him all week.
They wanted him to do it again. So when they take him to trial,
they was watching him bring all of the lights and shit inside the fucking.
They wanted him to do that. This is how dumb he is. They wanted him to do it one last time. So when he did it, they can have what? When they raid the hotel and lock him up before they take him, they gonna have it on body camera. He had look, he had the lotion right here in the hotel. Yeah. This is how he do it. They even probably had the people that actually stock it on video stocking it yesterday too.
Oh yeah.
So they probably told them that this was the setup. Get that nigga to do one more rendezvous before he go to jail. Tell him he good. Tell him like, look, you good. You got to already go to jail. You might as well get in. They set this nigga up to do it one more time so they could get everything. All the footage. They probably bugged the room. Everything. I told you what I say. I remember I said he shouldn't be around nobody. You can't trust nobody. But he can't not be around nobody. Why? Because he's a millionaire. He got to have somebody to drive him. He got to have somebody to pick up the luggage. He got to have somebody to open the door. He got to have security guards. He can't afford to be alone. Where the regular nigga can say, nah, fuck that. I'm moving by myself. Feds watching me. He can't do that. So he don't know who's snitching on him. His longtime bodyguard for 15 years could be with him and be working with the feds. But he gonna trust that because he was with him 15 years, that he cool. The mob fire everybody. Everybody gotta go. We need new people around me. I don't need nobody around me. You my friend, but you ain't my friend. These niggas don't understand that. That's why I'm like, bro, this nigga dumb. They set you up. If you don't know that was a setup, you crazy. You got set up again, my nigga. Again, they was able to set this nigga up right before he went to jail. We gonna have you do one rendezvous, one more. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I think she gonna be all through them videos.
Oh, she's most definitely all through this.
Bro, she gonna be all through them videos. She might as well lead it, just be quiet. Yeah, that means her videos is gonna be worse than everybody. He might be peeing on now. Like the videos that he gonna have on her, it's gonna be wild, bro. What's that other girl, JT? She gonna be like, I told you.
This is why I don't. I told you, JT got her. She did a short documentary, and now she was talking about all her peace and how she's trying to do now. She was in the back like this with her sage. Then she told me, well, I don't want y'all. You got to back up. Like, yeah, I was like, wow, how insight will make you see things and change you. Because she's like, they laughing at me because they saying I'm performing at all these little ghetto spots. I'll stay there.
Give me my 5,000.
I'll blow these motherfuckers up.
I do 5, that's 25.
Right.
Nigga, when you start getting 15, 20,000, y'all niggas expect a little bit more with that.
Right. The requirements are higher. Stakes are higher. So and you don't, if you're not made and cut from that cloth.
And the nigga that feel like he putting you in position to get that deal, feel like you owe him a little bit more.
Right.
You owe me.
You owe me your life.
Nah, you owe me your pipes.
I'm paying for everything.
Them niggas be on your pipes.
That nigga was going through their phones, their doctor records.
My nigga, it's people that get way more with less. Like I said, just for me putting you on an opportunity, they getting this.
Right.
So if he buying houses, what you think, nigga?
Right.
I'm buying you houses because you fucking my prostitutes.
Right. That's why you get it.
Nigga, the more you do, the higher you
so bad. And then the next day, he put her on a yacht and told her to bring all her friends. She ain't not get on that motherfucker. She called all her friends. Right? So you taking this.
She should have said no.
Right. You should have said no.
She should have said no.
She said,
you look stupid on the friends with a black guy. I fell on the wall. Let's go, bitch.
Oh, we wearing patches now?
Diddy ain't doing it.
The ones that sparkle and shit.
Hey,
so you just make
everybody get a patch. When they get when they get on the yacht, everybody get a patch. Hey, girl. Hey, this the patch party, baby. That's how they do, man. You gotta watch these niggas. You got to watch them, yeah. Got to.
Been charged with that, but it just shows you, I think, that there are sort of a stew of issues going on here, and it's going to be hard for him, I think, to overcome that presumption today.
prosecutors really laid it, not just in the indictment, but then submitted, and we saw it publicly, this bail memo that really lays out some of the
more details,
evidence, alleged evidence against Sean Puffy Combs. And so what did you glean from that? I mean, are we talking about multiple victims potentially? And it sure seemed like there are employees or people associated with Sean Combs who are ready to testify against
that
him.
detention memo says that they talked to over 50 witnesses and or victims. Now, we don't know how many people will testify.
You heard what I said? 50 victims are witnesses. So basically, them victims are witnesses.
Right.
Them over 50 people that been fucked.
The majority of them are probably your house staff. Like I said, those are the best people. They know your ins and outs. They were your cleaners. They were the ones that helped you transport, right? They helped you clean up your mess. They helped you stage a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the house staff is always the most dangerous. That's why he put fear in them. And be loyal to me. I take care of you, you take care of me. Because if you got somebody who's ready to testify, people that live in your home know you better than anybody. They clean your drawers.
They wash your clothes. They take out your trash. A motherfucker that take out your trash know everything.
Come on.
They know what you're doing. They know what you're throwing away, what you smoking.
I wouldn't be to me. I probably wouldn't be too scared of my celebrity friends. I'd be scared to have my maids, my drivers on there. I'd be like,
bro, why you think? I remember Peyton Manning said when he retired, he said them is the most important people. The people. He was like, not the nigga at the top, the motherfucker that come in here and know my drawers is dirty. When he take my drawers,
they see who my guests are. They hear how I speak. They know who I'm talking to. They know where if they want to get at me, they can get at me.
He know when I clean this nigga locker, his drawers is dirty as hell. Them is the most important people. The small people.
Know too much.
I know this nigga don't clean. I know he don't wash. That's why I said you got to pay attention, bro. You got to see. They got all these people, over 50 fucking people. Candy say JT probably warned her what was to come. Uzi's a mega star as well. No couples be pillow talking.
Yeah, he's
JT probably did tell her what the fuck. Everybody knew.
She said she tried to, without in so many words going into it, because you know how big this is, that she was seeing like how the relationship was being strained. Same thing Young Miami was saying. It was strained. They wasn't even talking on the phone. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like they would be friends. They didn't show up at the same time. They would leave. And she was like, it was because she was watching Miami turn into a different person. And a lot of that was because he was giving her money. Miami said he was telling her that he was the only one that ever bigged her up. And was telling her she's so much more than just rapping, and you know she could do this, that, and the third. And she said when she saw the relationship with JT and the rap career wasn't going the way it was going, she was of course gonna gravitate to him more because I'm gonna need you. Because she I don't know how much of a rapper she thinks she is. She was saying that people don't. She
mustn't believe in herself.
Right, she had enough confidence.
She didn't believe in herself. She knew that her shit was short-lived.
Right.
And you want to know why that is? Because I guess what was the group she was in?
City Girls.
The City Girls group was short-lived. It must have been very
short-lived. Well, it took a long time because remember, people didn't like her voice. They didn't like their sound. And they sound really like, you know, it's that city girl life mentality. Playing niggas is gross, you know what I'm saying? But it caught on for a little bit. They did songs with Meg and all of that. But I guess now, you know, after a while,
it must be short-lived.
It goes on to something else. You had other people come out. You got Who's Sexy Red. Everybody want to be down with Be Nasty. So I don't really need y'all where you are exclusive for just a little bit of time because there's a whole bunch of other chicks that want to do it just like this. That's
crazy. And you getting around people that might tell you what to do. I'm telling you, the less we able to use you, the more I don't want you. And when you get with certain people, I don't want you because now I think, well, you know too much. Candy said, I watched the whole Kel case. They finna hang him. Only difference now, I don't even think Diddy money gonna save him. Apart, Kel's money ran dry. He could barely fight. I don't think they give a fuck. The same way. I don't think they give a fuck about the money.
No.
I really don't give a fuck. If they gave a fuck about the money, I think he'd be out on bond right now.
Right. But they damn sure want you to lose it because that's what's
because you know what?
Because
because listen, you want to know why I think they don't give a fuck about the money? Because if he would have paid, if they would have accepted the $50 million bond, right, and he lose the case, he lose the bond money.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They didn't even want the money.
Right.
Even because they already know they gonna convict him, so they could have took the money. They so don't like this nigga right now, whoever he made mad, they don't want him to see no freedom today. Nigga, we not gonna let you sit out for the next 2 years until we go to trial. Like they wouldn't let that nigga pay $25 million a year to stay out. That equal, because let's say he go to trial in 2 years, that would equal $25 million a year. They said, fuck your 25 mil. Whatever he did to whoever he did to, we want you in jail today. Murderers done got out on bail, my nigga. I done seen murderers get out on bail, y'all. Pay attention. I done seen murderers. We done seen murderers get out of jail in Fort Worth all the time on bail in Tarrant County in Texas. We seen murderers get $250,000 bail, $1 million bail. We seen niggas getting drunk driving accidents and get bail when they kill people. This mean they want you, my nigga. This mean you not getting away from this. This mean I'm done with you. Right. This mean you fucked up.
He said they would be an example.
Yeah, they kicked him out the circle. That's why I said I ain't no dummy. They done kicked this nigga out the circle. Candy said they definitely done kicked him out the circle. Did he finna be an example? Yeah. Every so often you gotta make an example to somebody to show the other niggas what not to do. What they say, he tried to go against one of the biggest liquor companies. Nigga tried to sue Ciroc. He tried to sue the people he was partnered with. My nigga, you're not bigger than these white people.
Right. People tend to feel like because they have the financial status to sit at the table that they could start eating too.
They can start making decisions.
Right.
Just because you got money, my nigga, don't mean that you able to talk to the people we talk to.
Right. Some people just get the invite here. They get to sit around and be a witness. Not all of you niggas are decision makers.
Some of you niggas is
just allow you to be.
Some of you niggas just a facade.
Yeah.
I have to have you at the table for a reason.
Right, because we want your money.
Because we want you to take care and have people do dirty work that we don't touch. Me and my white boys and my top players, we don't get down with the ghetto.
Right.
So I need you here for a facade so I can say, can you get rid of Tupac and get your little niggas to do something about that? There's certain things that we need you to do.
What movie was that? It was exactly that, but it was politics. I don't know if it was the Malcolm X movie or, it was Panther. And they were sitting around the sheriff was going down there in the hood watching Black Panthers teach. And he was taking pictures and stuff like that. And he was having a meeting. I don't know if it was with Martin Luther King, somebody. And he was really rude. And he was like, why can't you just get your people down in the ghettos together? You know what I'm saying? Why we got all this hooting and hollering? You know what I'm saying? That's how they talk to you. Mm-hmm. Like, you take care of that. Yeah. That's your job. We put you in position so that you can
take care of shit. Yeah.
Why are we having this?
They've been doing it.
And he was one of those guys.
They've been doing it like that. So if I bring you up to a certain level, and I need you to get certain shit done. Oh, he got to go. Can you have somebody handle that? Come on. They know what time it is.
They said.
You mean to tell me nobody ever sat for a minute and said the reason they doing this to P. Diddy now is because Keefy D is about to go to jail, and he's exposing the fact that P. Diddy is part of the Biggie Smalls murder.
Mm-hmm. And we seeing it.
And everybody know that the police is what? The government, right? So now, don't you think they'd rather have P. Diddy in jail and have him locked up away before this trial even get into fruition? So Las Vegas PD and all of them can say, you know what? Don't even and put him part of the situation because we just handled him. Either handle this nigga or we about to handle this nigga because we got him for the Tupac murder. So what we gonna do? Now they swoop in and say, no, we about to handle for him for this. You want to know why? Because if Las Vegas get to P. Diddy, right? Before this sexual shit, what do you think P. Diddy uses to get out of jail? Pay attention. If Keefy D goes to trial and they swoop in and grab P. Diddy for the murder of Tupac or for anything implicated for Tupac, what do you think he uses to get out of jail? All the people he got on videotape that was having sex with minors.
People that was keep your leverage.
Yes, that's his leverage. They knew that.
That's why they come after.
That's why, remember Cat Williams, everybody said a long time ago, when they made that raid in California, they're coming for them tapes.
That's why
they're coming for what they know he got.
Right, they want those.
Because they know he got shit on a lot of people. So without that, somebody made a call, go get them shits.
We need those.
Somebody let them know that them shits is there.
And it ain't your little celebrity friends that we think down here. It's some big time people up
Yeah. Big time niggas. Big time niggas. And guess who probably snitched on P. Diddy. See, this is what niggas don't know. Guess who probably snitched on P. Diddy? Guess who probably snitched on P. Diddy and gave that nigga up? Jay-Z. People talking about Jay-Z next. No, I'm not. I'm the one that gave the nigga up.
You buying him some time.
That's what people don't be realizing.
You, nigga. Just
I know
right
that.
now.
Yes, that's what people don't realize. People be thinking that people don't realize it's be the nigga that you think is next. It's the nigga that gave the nigga up.
Yeah.
He also a billionaire. Nigga, hey, nigga, I'm not trying to make you niggas take mine. Hold up, nigga. Let me tell you what the fuck I know about what's going on with this nigga.
That nigga said, I've been playing cards with the house money.
Nigga, Jay-Z know what the fuck he doing.
You know when he's sitting around tables.
Jay-Z gave them niggas everything they needed. Yeah, that nigga got cameras in that bitch. That nigga video. Hey, we go to a dungeon. Jay-Z, man, nigga, Beyonce told that nigga, you better go talk to them niggas before they come knocking on my motherfucking door.
I can see that happening.
I'm not about to lose my fortune because of this nigga. You in pictures with this nigga?
These people that have been watching this nonstop, who have been, witnesses to these parties, have hung out with Cassie and hung out with these women. They have kept this secrets for a long time too, because it's not like they could just sit down and start telling everybody.
Exactly. I'm not no dummy. Jay-Z told every fucking thing. Jay-Z told every fucking thing. Exactly. Hov playing chess, not checkers.
Right.
He said, nigga, you ain't going, man, nigga, Beyonce's too motherfucking big. FBI agents, people work for her. They probably told her, you better tell Hov to go talk to them people, man, because they about to take Diddy down. And if he knows something, it's better to be their friend now before they come talk to him.
Right.
Even if he's on one of them cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Hov went and told them niggas everything they need to know. Nigga, I guarantee you Hov gonna be on the witness list. I'll put any amount of money, Hov is on one of the 50 witness lists. And you know how when the witness list come out, people get surprised, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the YSL witness list came out, people were surprised. Birdman was on the witness list for the state. Rich homie Quan was on the witness list for the state. Rest in peace, who now dead. You see what I'm saying? Lil Wayne was on the witness list against Young Thug for the state. You be surprised who's snitching on you. If you on the witness list, that means that you willing to tell on me. That means that you got information that they will use against me in court that you could tell them. Even if they don't call you to the stand. Even if they don't call you to the stand, guess what? As long as you're on the witness list, that means you already talked to them. You already gave them information. And that's why they're able to put you on the witness list. Now, sometimes they don't call you if they don't need you. But the fact that you still on the witness list, all a nigga need to know. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it make sense. I guarantee you Jay-Z is on the witness list for P. Diddy. I wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce be on that motherfucker. I wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce be on that motherfucker. One thing niggas ain't about to do is lose their fortune for another nigga.
No, and like I said, I'm pretty sure he's got footage from over the years. And there's some people, like I said, that was down with some freaky stuff. That probably never thought that it would get to this caliber and was doing some stuff on the videos and you don't want it to come out. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody was doing things that were malicious. But at the end of the day, you're still on the archives. And you don't want nobody knowing what you probably did back in the early 2000s because young Beyonce ain't the same Beyonce she is today.
Mm-hmm. Beyonce had a lot of
it's the industry. Everybody doing their thing, however high you want to take the stakes. But people are out there and they mingling and they doing stuff that we don't know about.
Oh, the baby's already told us he met Beyonce at Diddy party. Damn. I know if you look up on Pinterest, Diddy party pictures.
I ran up out that by mistake.
Look, if you look on Pinterest and you just look up the people that's in Diddy parties.
Scrolling.
If you just look at the people in Diddy parties,
all the parties are on there.
This nigga got so many pictures of people at his party. It's not even crazy. It's not even crazy, y'all.
Testify at trial. We don't know exactly how many acts those coordinate with, but it does give you a sense of the scope. They obviously got their hands on not only the drugs and all the weapons, but they have other cooperators, at least as it appears to that indictment, because they're talking about the business enterprise, knowing a lot about how the business works. So we'll see what comes out of it today, but I think it's pretty clear that they have a mountain of evidence. Obviously,
Mountain of evidence.
Mountain of evidence, y'all.
He can't.
A mountain of evidence.
No
and look, it's clear when they mention enterprise that means they got a lot of people willing to testify against you. They got a lot of people willing to say that you threatened not to pay me if I didn't do this.
Right.
You got a lot of people saying he said he will pay me if I do this. That's what an enterprise is. Mm-hmm. He was the one at the top making sure everybody got paid to do what they want to do.
But that was bribery, arson.
The crazy shit about it is when that arson come out and the dude who actually put his car on fire hit the stand and say I was the one who did it and he paid me this and I was paid from this person. This is what's gonna make him look like a. That's why he ain't got no other choice but to go to take a plea. Because remember, your kids is going to be in this courtroom. Your two daughters might be in this courtroom when you go to trial and they put all the evidence they have against you. Your daughters is going to be looking like, damn, if they didn't know you was like that, they're going to be saying, my dad burnt somebody's car up. Mm-hmm. My dad tried to kill this person. Guess what that's going to make them think? Mm-hmm. Maybe my dad really did kill my mom.
Right. Now they're gonna start questioning. That's
maybe my dad really did kill my mom, y'all.
That's the bad thing about this.
That's why he has to take a plea bargain, y'all. He has to take a plea bargain. He has to go to jail for 30, 40 years because if he's any good father, he do not want his daughters to hear about him burning up cars.
You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the hardest thing because it's one thing to be in the motion and live this type of life. Now you got to, just like we were saying about Young Thug, you got to sit there and play out your indiscretions and listen to how people talk to you. And in your mind, it wasn't that bad. But now your kids are looking like my dad's a monster. You get what I'm saying? If you have any type of conscience for your kids, you're going to be like, oh, it makes the best want to end themselves. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because now the light that they used to look at you with, and that's all you probably had left in the world, they look at you like everybody else.
No, fuck everybody else. I'm going to think you killed my mother.
Right.
My mother died mysteriously. You know them kids get on the internet just like everybody else. They see all the comments people say. P. Diddy killed that woman. Mm-hmm. She was writing a book. So now I sit up in a trial and the FBI is telling everybody how you burnt up cars because a woman tried to leave you. If you was willing to burn up a nigga car fucking with Cassie, what would you do to my mother?
Right.
And you got kids by my mother.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got no kids by Cassie. That's why you got to make this shit make sense. If you was willing to burn up a car for Cassie, what the fuck did you do to Kim? and she got kids with you, I'm pretty sure you would have to think she would hurt you way more than Cassie.
Lifetime gonna make a movie.
You have to make it make sense. Nigga, Kim got your kids. 3 of your kids, your son and 2 daughters. That means she could eat you up for more child support. She could get more from you. She could destroy you way more than Justin mom, way more than Cassie. So if you burnt up a nigga car for Cassie, if you had Justin mom running under cars and hiding and beating her up and blacking eyes, what the fuck did you do to Kim? Because remember, Kim had to take a corkscrew and stab him. Remember, Kim took a corkscrew and stabbed him. So make it make sense. After that corkscrew stabbing, he might have told her, you trying to take my life, now you out of here. For all we know, he probably said, you know what, you done. All it takes is for one time for a nigga to say, you try to kill me.
Right, things change now.
You tried to kill me?
Because it's not like we fighting. We done broke skin and bleeding.
She gotta go. She took a corkscrew and she stabbed this nigga. Hit something. He had to go to the hospital, get off. He tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So you don't know what his thought process was after that. His thought process after that can be like, you know what? I'm gonna get my kids. I'm gonna take my kids from her after I get my kids. People play chess, not checkers.
Right.
Chess, not checkers.
You to this caliber now, I can't. Things start changing.
Just like my nigga, just like they say now, the nigga was so smart, bro. The nigga knew what he was doing when he got Biggie Smalls killed. The nigga knew by not paying the Tupac murder off
was going to
set them to do what?
Right.
Kill the nigga that you fuck with.
Right.
You had us do a hit on Tupac, and then you don't want to pay us. So guess what we gonna do now? An eye for an eye. He knew that.
That's money back because I'm gonna collect on this policy, and I'm sure.
No, he don't even fuck the policy. He knew that at the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get that policy right back. You right, but he knew I could not want 2 birds off at one stone.
Right.
I'm beefing with Tupac. I paid for this, but I'm not gonna pay it.
Right.
Because supposedly he didn't pay it, and because he didn't pay it, the Crips said, you know what? It's gonna be
a
problem.
And actually, if he didn't pay it, so then he actually came up on money.
My point.
Right.
He saved $1 million.
You didn't pay anything, nigga.
No.
But you got everybody where they need to be, and now you can move differently.
Smart nigga.
And make the money off of the loss.
And make money off the loss. And everybody lost. Except him. Because he wanted Biggie to die. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna pay $1 million.
He was trying to create his own business anyway, which takes out of his pockets. Come on. I can't let you starve me.
That's why they said him and Biggie was beefing, because they said him and Biggie was beefing because Biggie was publishing music for Junior Mafia when all the publishing that Biggie did was supposed to go to P. Diddy. So if you writing for them, then I'm supposed to get the publishing on that CD.
Yeah, that's true.
That's called robbery.
That's true. You can't do that.
P. Diddy knew them niggas couldn't rap. He was saying none of them niggas can rap. You want me to believe that this them? So basically, when he listening to the music, he like
money. If we ain't talking friendship and we talking dollars, I don't know with that.
P. Diddy was never his friend.
Right, but
it was always about money.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that's the facade.
And know how you know it was always about money? Because when Biggie Smalls came to him and said, "I need $25,000," he made them niggas sign over his publishing for $25,000. So he already knew what the game was. I'm gonna give him some money, and then I'm gonna wait until he wants some more money, and then tell him like, "Yo, I'll give you this, but you got to give me your publishing in return."
Right. I'm not playing with y'all.
So that's why Biggie Smalls was
I'm not doing favors. I'm not just saying, but that's what I'm saying. You understand the business, but his stuff just got way out of whack.
And you heard what Jackson State just said. Y'all heard what Jackson State just said, right? Jackson State just gave that nigga back his honorary what's the name? They just gave this nigga back his honorary award and gave him back his donation. What the fuck he gonna do now with that? Honestly, y'all. What is he gonna do with that, y'all? This nigga about to go to jail for a long fucking time. What, like, come on, Jackson State. And y'all waited a long time. That's why I said, watch the people that y'all pay attention to, y'all. Watch the people y'all pay attention to. Because Jackson State, why would you wait until he get locked up?
Yeah, they wanted to make sure it was official. They didn't want to prematurely overstep.
Why?
They want to make sure.
But if you are
I'm just saying,
an institute of higher learning,
right? You should have never. So
once the accusations come out, you disassociate yourself. That's what anybody that's what most of his liquor companies did. That's what everybody that was up. Once the accusations come out, we out. We not waiting and to see this shit get resolved because we don't want to be in the fold. Because guess what? The more this prolong, the more they bring us up. Oh, you know, he's with this company. You know, he's still, they must agree with what he do.
Exactly.
So you telling me Howard University snatching his honorary degree and returns his $1 million donation a day after he go to jail. It took for him to go to jail yesterday with no bail. I wouldn't send my kid to Howard University. That showed me a lot about them. They about the money. They didn't even want to give it back. They gringed their teeth. They wish they really didn't want to. But guess what they knew? Guess what their PR told them? Y'all was being used. He knew he was having this shit coming down on him. He was using y'all as a publicity stunt. He ain't never gave y'all $1 million before.
No, remember they say he been performing at Howard, all of them, especially in those days of doing, trying to come on. He's been there forever, so he's been privy to all the college girls.
He had people get killed at Howard. Let's remember, he got kicked out of Howard. He threw a party. People got killed.
Oh, I remember that.
So now you give the same person that's responsible. This is why people look at people the way they do. The same person that was responsible for people's deaths, you give an honorary degree?
So we were just talking about that the other day when we was talking about Booby Minds. That guy is not who we know him to be now. But people will put over a facade. Right, but that's what I'm saying. People will put over a facade and just look at the pretty picture. Because just off of what you said, yeah, somebody got killed behind him. Yet you give him an honorary degree. Did you guys forget about this? Or was it the $1 million donation?
Oh, it must have been. It must have been the $1 million donation.
So that's what it is. People look over these things.
It must have been the $1 million donation. Because where you was getting it back to return it. Where you getting it back to return it? Because I definitely don't feel like he deserved to get it back. I wouldn't even gave him back his motherfucking donation. I would have kept his money and I would have just took my degree. You ain't getting shit back. That's why I say, man, watch, man. That. Yeah, and I would have said, take that. I would have sent him with a letter on honor of the kids. Take that. Degree don't mean shit anyway. Ain't like he can use it nowhere.
No, it was just an honorary.
That's why I said, man, they only gave him the honorary degree because he gave him $1 million. That's why I said this world is crazy, bro. Money can get you a lot of shit. If I gave an institution $1 million, I could get an honorary degree.
Yeah, don't you go to these buildings, especially these public buildings, and you see Betty White on the wall, and you're like, who the hell is this? These people be donating and getting their names on places, and you're like, oh, whose building is this? The library's name? Who the hell is this guy's name on the library? I've never seen who it is. Well, the guy who donated the money, you get what I'm saying? You got enough money, you can put your name around the city.
Let me get some money. They're gonna see.
I'm gonna get a payment plan.
They're gonna see Gangsta Cat name everywhere.
Post office.
They gonna see my name everywhere, y'all. Let me get some motherfucking money.
I ain't got a payment plan, so I get a plaque.
She said that's why Dawn about to get paid. Then the twins smart shit. They finna find out some shit. Hey, I'm telling you, them twins about to find out a lot of shit. Remember I said it, y'all. Them twins about to find out some shit. Niggas don't want to believe me, but remember I said it. Them twins is about to find out
what they be
some
talking
shit
about amongst themselves. They siblings.
Bro, you don't know what they've been saying. Like, yo, I wonder if he did. You see how aggressive he is. We see what he do to people. What if he did do mom like that? They could be having backflashes when they were little.
Right, you start to remember things and fights and stuff, and this shit is fucking with them too. This is insane.
And guess what? Their life is about to turn upside down. Let me put you on game. They life about to turn upside down. They life ain't about to be the same because them restaurants that used to be able to get into because of your daddy. No, think what I'm saying. Them restaurants that used to be able to get into because of who your daddy, them privileges is gone now. This is when you start realize this shit real now. Because guess what? Them white people tell them not to fuck with you.
Friends with since kindergarten.
Don't want to fuck with you no more. The white people, the white friends you had, they mamas say you can't be friends with her no more.
No. Right.
So now when you go to the restaurant, and that restaurant, they used to let you in all the time and say, hey, the Combs, come on in. And you ain't got to pay for nothing. Don't worry about it. Now they saying, oh, they act like they don't see you until you get to the door. We have no more seats. We have no more seats. And then they start to realize, bro, no, it ain't about whether we could pay or not. They don't give a fuck about us no more. They don't want us in their establishment. People don't want to eat with us. That's what people going, yo, this shit get real hectic, y'all. This shit about to get real ugly for all them kids, my nigga. It's about to get ugly for them kids. They probably feel free from him, but they about to feel the backlash from what he did. All them cars that they got getting repossessed. All them shit's getting repossessed. Every car them niggas driving, if they don't own it, they getting repossessed. I promise you. Because guess what? Once the breadwinner is in jail, all the places that he's supposed to receive income from, they start stealing from you. They start cutting off shit from you. That's what they do. What did they do to Kanye West? The Nike took all that shit, cut off the bank account, everything. Then y'all got us fucked up. This nigga crazy. That nigga said, I'm losing $300 million. Man,
that nigga knew what time it was. He said, y'all can't do that. Oh, what did you say about the people that was owning these other?
My nigga, this shit like stocks.
He said what?
My nigga, this shit like the stock market. Diddy's losing money every minute.
Matter of fact, watch the stock market.
Every minute, Diddy's losing money.
We're probably all in the red.
Why you think everybody got out of business with Diddy? Because if I stay in business with you, I'm losing as a company because of what you did. Nigga, and if you own any company that's in your name, you're losing. Nobody's fucking with you no more. Every day you're losing. Nobody buying your t-shirts. Nobody buying your merchandise. Nobody's going to come to a studio. Nobody wants to sign with you. Nobody wants to listen to your music now. The streaming platforms, guess what they told to do? Anything with, they going, hey, this is what's next, y'all. Let me put y'all on game now. Let me put you on game now. Kimmy, what did they do to R. Kelly?
What?
Didn't, when he go to jail, they took his music off of all streaming platforms?
Yeah, they did. They stopped that.
R. Kelly's locked up in New York. R. Kelly's locked up in New York. Remember when R. Kelly went to jail? They took all his music off of all streaming platforms. Do you know what's about to happen to P. Diddy? That's how they put you in a position when you can't get no income. Everything that he makes that's involved with streaming is about to come down. Down. They about to fuck up all his money. They gonna make it to where his lawyer don't even want to represent him no more. That's what they do to you. Nigga, do you know when they took all R. Kelly music off of all the streaming platforms, he damn near disappeared. It was like he never existed. If you ain't had a CD, then you fucked. This is why I tell people, don't stop buying CDs. Don't stop buying your cassette, because at any moment, they can say, fuck your favorite artist and make them disappear like they never existed. At one point in time, they took Mobb Deep off of every streaming platform. You couldn't find Mobb Deep nowhere. It wasn't until Prodigy died that the Universal felt bad and was like, fuck the money they owe us and put them back on all the streaming platforms. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't literally have these niggas on physical copies, they can make you disappear, my nigga. Only people that will have the CD is your grandmother, your great grandmother. That's why they trying to make music obsolete now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why what really niggas don't understand is streaming platforms is to make you obsolete. Because if we delete your platform, it's almost like Jay-Z never existed. They don't play him on the radio no more.
Right.
He ain't on no streaming platforms. He ain't on YouTube. We create another nigga. His name Bazy. His name Bazy. Only people know these niggas. This nigga is the new niggas. And then we took his sound and the AI sound, mixed it together, and he sound like Jay-Z, but a little bit better. I got the J to the B to the is O, we to the we grow. I get the mini ones in him. That's how they do niggas. And Jay-Z gonna be looking at this shit old as hell, talking about, oh, they just got rid of me. I was $1 billion nigga. I was that nigga. I'm telling you, that's how this shit go. So that's why I say pay attention. Don't be surprised if all the streaming services start saying, "Oh, none of his music, all his music getting taken down. We don't agree into trafficking and sexual this." Ain't that the same shit? R. Kelly was charged with sexual trafficking. They took his music and made it disappear for sexual trafficking. What do you think is going to happen to P. Diddy? Anything associated with P. Diddy is about to come down, y'all. It's about to come down. He ain't no different than R. Kelly. They about to take all his music off the internet. They about to take all his fucking music off the internet. Remember I said it. I said it first.
Yeah, he made some big bigs, man.
I
just couldn't read.
Remember I said it first. They about to take all his music off the internet. You're not gonna be able to hear no P. Diddy songs. All that, what was that shit that he made for J-Lo? I need a girl who can rock my world. And we're going to miss that I need a girl. If y'all was smart, y'all start recording shit right now.
Right, so I just was reading, I was trying to see what the stocks, Bad Boy stocks are. And then I read, let me actually go back. So just word play sometimes will get you. So where is this? It says, it goes, Bad Boy Records is an independent company, and its catalog is distributed by Warner Music Group and Interscope. Here's some information about Warner Music Group's stock prices, and then it goes into all of that for the past few months. It says Bad Boy Records is an American record group, a record label that specializes in hip-hop and R&B. Rapper and producer Sean Combs founded the label in '93. It has sold more than 400 million albums and has over 3 billion streams, right? Mm-hmm. So he's making them a lot. They're distributing a lot. They're making a lot of money up underneath them. So then I go into Interscope Records, an American label based in Santa Monica, California, owned by Universal Music Group.
I told you, all the umbrella.
Right, all the umbrella. Through its Interscope Geffen A&M imprint, right? Mm-hmm. Founded in the late 90s. So Diddy started his in 93, Interscope in 90.
Branch off and made somebody else.
Yeah, but he feels like I'm building. You get what I'm saying? Here comes ego because we're still fresh. I'm bringing money. I'm bringing the hits. And y'all are distributing it.
But check the game. That all them companies that's being created are owned under one company.
Yeah, I'm not finished. So it says founded in late 1990 by Jimmy Levine and Ted Field as a $20 million joint venture with Atlantic Records of Warner Music Group, Umbrella, and Interscope Communications. It differed from most record labels by letting A&R staff control decisions and allowing artists and producers to full creative control. Interscope's first hit records arrived under a year, and it achieved a profitability in 1993. Chair and CEO until May of 2014, Levine had succeeded by John Janik. So I guess he took over after Levine stepped down. At the very bottom here, it goes, in 92, Interscope acquired the exclusive rights to market and distribute releases from hardcore hip-hop label Death Row Records, a decision that was ultimately put the label in the center of the mid-90s.
So basically, we created another umbrella under the whole company. But this how they. But guess what you get? Guess the key point though. This is what I'm telling you. So guess what the point? So all the rappers that's beefing with each other are all owned under the same umbrella. Mm-hmm. So really,
yes.
Death Row and Bad Boy were all
Under the
owned
same
on
people.
Umbrella.
Yes.
That's
why I said that they felt that they were responsible for the controversy.
So
yeah.
So think what so if you really want to keep it 100, these record labels owned Suge Knight. They owned Bad Boy. At any given time, they could have sat them niggas down and said, "Stop this, or we're not putting out another record."
Right. So it says, as a revolt, Time Warner, then parent of the Warner Music Group, severed ties with Interscope by selling its 50% stake back to the Field and Levine and $115 million.
Now it's Time Warner, right?
Yes, Time Warner.
So Time Warner, same company that had the cable company, Time Warner. Time Warner. You know what I'm saying? So peep game. Peep game. People got away from that shit because they said, I peep what you niggas is doing. You niggas own these artists. I don't give a fuck how many branches you open. That's like McDonald's opening up, what's that? Cosmax. I don't give a fuck how many branches you open. You still own the niggas that work there. Make these niggas shut the fuck up.
Right.
Why you letting niggas at Cosmax argue with niggas at McDonald's? And you niggas own both of these niggas. Oh, why? Because it's creating publicity. And everybody on the internet is saying, fuck Cosmax. No, fuck McDonald's. Fuck Cosmax. So guess what people do? Go to buy McDonald's. Go buy Cosmax. You create a what? You create the controversy. So everybody got paid.
This shit is weird.
Yeah.
Listen, it says album delays. Several artists have criticized Interscope for delaying albums. The label was embroiled in controversy over delaying the release of singer Bilal. You know who he is? Neo Soul singer.
Yeah.
Second album, Love for Sale, because of its creative direction. Dr. Dre had assisted Bilal's production for the album and in limited role. After it leaked in 2006, Interscope notoriously shelved the release indefinitely, giving rise to rumors that the label leaked on its purpose. And it says in 2013, MIA said her album Madaki, whatever, was held because the label felt the record she turned in was too positive for her fans.
Okay, no. You want to know why they do that? You want me to give you the game on holding records? And people don't know that. You want to know why they do that? I'm going to give y'all some game. The reason they shelf your record and hold your record is because they don't want you to pay back your loan. I own your loan. You see what I'm saying? What does that record do? Help you pay back your loan. Every record you turn in, guess what? Helps pay back.
These are huge artists.
Listen what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every record you turn in, if we got a 5 record deal, I gave you a $100,000 advancement. Your records, percentages of your records go towards paying back your loan. The record business is to never get you out of debt. Everybody say that. You understand what I'm saying? The record business is to never get you out of debt, is to keep you in the red.
Right.
There's no artist who's in the green unless he become a CEO, unless he become a manager. That's why every artist retire early and say, I'm not trying to be a rapper because I'm not trying to pay you for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. So now you turn, if I say I'm shelving your record, right? I can lie to you and make you think I'm doing it because Jay-Z coming out. I can do it and say, I can tell you Mariah coming out. It won't be the smart time to do it. You're not going to sell no records. It's going to blow, right? But in all actuality, as a company, I don't want you to make no money. I want you to renege on your loan.
Right.
I want you to be behind. But I'm telling you it's good. We're going to drop it in another 3 months.
Right.
But guess what? The cycle year up in January and I got to pay my taxes. I'm behind on my loan. So it keeps you in the red. That's what they do. That's how they play with you and keep you in the red and play with you. See, now, if you know business, you know that.
Well, Elton John, he said in 2006, he put an album out, right? Or a song. No, he put out an album. And he said he was furious with Interscope Records because they put it out and they dropped it. He said he had meetings in south of France and they said, I know this isn't a commercial album. I just want you to do your best. And they dropped it like a fucking turd.
Look, hey, I'm telling you, Lena, they getting robbed in every fucking way.
People.
They get robbed in every fucking way. They get robbed in the interest in their loan. They get robbed because they're not allowed to dictate how they pay back the loan. If you're not allowed to dictate how you pay back the loan, then how is it good for me? Because you dictate when I release an album. You dictate how the album come out. So how am I paying back the loan? How I should be paying back the loan if you dictate how I pay back the loan? I'm the only one losing. You can make me fall short on my loan at any time. You see what I'm saying? But like man, that's how they do these niggas. And niggas and artists be wondering why they owe so much money. You always could be fucked up fucking with a record label. But they don't learn that until later,
Aftermath,
my nigga.
under Universal Music Group.
All of these companies is under the same
Records.
shit. Aftermath was under Interscope too. G Unit was under Interscope. All these people was under the same umbrellas. The top dogs is Warner Brothers and Universal. All they did was get smart and give black niggas little labels.
Right, little part, because that's really how the first article makes it sound. Like when we say bad boy, we think of this. But compared to Interscope and Warner, he was a subsidiary of our company, and it was. You're
a little store,
right? It was. He said it was hip hop and R&B sector, basically.
Yeah, you're a little store. Universal have everything. We got country. We own country. We do everything under Universal.
Right.
But Bad Boy is a little entity in the R&B sector.
And because
but we own them.
Control,
that's like their store.
He felt like he was the shit.
No, you only get full control of your store.
Of your store. Right. So he did. He kept full control of his store. That's why they come.
But he thought he was the man because he was making them celebrity pornos.
Right.
And guess who he was giving it to? Them people up at the top, making them people happy. The people at Warner Brothers, the people at the top, because he know them the niggas that control the checks that come down to them. Mm-hmm. Remember, Death Row first check that they received from Universal was $140 million. So you able to give a company $140 million so they could go get artists and do what the fuck they want? My nigga, if a company gave me $10 million, do you know what I could do in Fort Worth right now? If you gave me $10 million, I could be the #1 nigga in Fort Worth, nigga. I open up a studio. I have all the artists, nigga. I sign Go Yayo. I'll bring peace to Fort Worth, nigga. I'll be that nigga. That nigga. You see what I'm saying? That my nigga is so easy. It's so easy. I'll be that nigga if you gave me that money. Easy. Man, come on. But that's what they do. Get these niggas the money, make them do what they tell them to do, and have them do what they want them to do. It's a game. Some niggas can handle it, some niggas can't. The only thing about it is that the fucked up thing about the game is that niggas don't realize until they playing the game that nigga there's an expiration date. They be thinking this shit gonna last forever, and it's like, yo, my nigga, you know, eventually, my nigga, like they do in the movies, they be like, you know, you got to go. What they say every what was Contract Killer? What was it? Born Identity and all them niggas, what they do after they get finished doing all the work, what they do? Take them out. That movie with Will Smith, what they tried to replace him with a clone, they tried to take, it's time for you to go. We got to get somebody else to do what you do. Nothing is forever, my nigga. Everything come with an expiration date. All the best producers, nigga, they might be trying to switch P. Diddy out with motherfucking Rainwater. There's always a new nigga in line, my nigga. I'm telling you. It's always a new nigga in line. They might be trying to make Rainwater the next P. Diddy. That's why they say it's always a new nigga. What Rainwater did, went from manager trying to create a music company. You don't know shit about music. You know what I'm saying? They think they learn the game little by little. You see the blueprint they take. Like, nigga, I know what time it is. How you go from a manager saying I want a music company? Oh, because you're trying to take the blueprint. These niggas do the same shit. Same shit. All these niggas do the same shit.
They all get together. Warner Brothers, I guess their merger was halted back in February this year with Paramount.
All the production.
In charge of Nickelodeon. Here comes Warner.
Bro, they're all together. It's a big umbrella. It's a big umbrella. Why you think they release people music at certain times and very strategic on how they do it? Because everybody get paid. Why would I release your music at the same time and mess up the music for another artist when everybody get paid? I'm gonna release you this week. I'm gonna release her this week. Bro, they strategically do. They play on your mind. And you don't even realize. The same way you could watch 100 networks on TV and they be all ran by one company. You could go to MTV and watch all these different shows under MTV. No difference than what Universal doing. They making you niggas think that all these different labels in one company, different companies, and y'all niggas not even knowing that y'all all under one company. And they controlling you when you come out, when you don't come out, what people do, how you looked at. How, my nigga, how you get on CNN? Well, CNN owned by Universal. You know what I'm saying? Be like that type of shit. As I said, people don't understand the game. Shit is a big ass game. Big ass motherfucking game. We about to get up out of here though, man. It's 7 o'clock, man. We up out this bitch, man. Y'all be safe, man. I appreciate y'all fucking with me, man. You already know.
It's that.
I knew you wasn't ready, nigga.
How you know? How you know?
But I forgot, huh?
Never that. Talk to him.
Never that.
I feel some type of way with things though.
For some reason, y'all think it's a game to a nigga bring them things out.
Ain't been
I
that.
got a problem, I'ma let the nigga know. I be on a mission, the nigga shit I already know. I ain't like none of them niggas, I'ma bring it to them though. Time to get it in, my nigga, I'm coming.
Train the gut.
I'm the real soldier, the gangster, the nigga, let it go. I be outside with them niggas and never fuck.
Let them know
that you ready, nigga, you gon' have to let me know. I run up in your crib and let about that freak up. Talking about you hood, nigga, you know how I fucking be. I be with them niggas acting like they really never be. Talking about you street nigga, you gon' have to show me. Hit you with that shit, you ain't never seen this shit. I'm from Jersey, nigga, the real one, you ain't really it. Talking about you nigga with a big gat. I know a bitch that'll come with a big strap. Suck on the nigga, give him neck, you know.
Just like that.
Dog nigga, I been a nigga, you know me.
They don't know that.
Outside with niggas and never go be.
They don't go outside.
From the hood, Jersey, north side, double clip. Real gangster nigga, you know how this shit go.
Stay on my
Used
shit.
to go Z's up to get my whole fit. Real nigga, you know how this shit is. But mama fell in love with the dick. And supply with the dick. So you know I'm
I give her the dick.
Sincere
running
that
shit.
money though. Hey, city that I
Act my running
fuck
shit.
me, I don't play no games. I'm from
Fort
Jersey.
Worth
yeah,
running
feel me,
shit.
though. Stacking up that money too. I
Jersey
really
running shit.
Get him. Love the way
Get
I
him.
move. She say I'm gangster by the way I do.
She already
Ain't no
know.
type of talking, you know I'ma keep it really true.
Keep it really
Niggas
true.
gon' hate on me for all this shit I really
Fucking
do.
do.
Getting to the money, buying houses. Let's keep
Keep it
cool.
cool.
Nigga wanna stop me, you gon' have to take me on my block.
I wish he would.
Ain't nothing like them nigga posted like a mailbox. I can bring that new out. I can bring a shotty too. AK the big thing, you know how I'm a really.
They hating
a
up.
nigga gon' hate cause this bitch be really on my shit.
dick.
She know I'm just God body. She know how this shit get
5%.
I don't play the games they play. She know I'm in the whip, foreign style. You know the shit that they can
keep
never
that
beat.
new
Now
shit.
she
I
know me 'cause
keep
she know
that
how it's
shit.
gonna be.
Beat 'em up.
Sincere, I'm that nigga, one hell of a G.
G.
Play the fourth like I'm that nigga.
V12.
Don't ever fuck with me when I walk up in this bitch. You know
I'm
I'm
one
right
hell
out
of a
of
G. G.
They gonna always hate on me.
They gon' always hate on me.
But the
Why?
bitch wait on me. She know I'm just one hell
Love
of
a
a G.
G. One hell of a G.
One hell of a G.
Why? What you tell me?
They wanna stop me. I'm
Never.
outside, but I'm really so
What up, everybody? It's your boy Gangsta Cat, and this is The Bounce, and it's exactly where it go down. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button right there. You already know what it is. You know this the #1 spot, The Bounce. If you rocking with me like I'm rocking with you, then let's bounce on something. This your boy Gangsta Cat, and that's Kimmy. So you already know what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the page and help us get to where we need to be at $100,000 subscribers. You know what it is, man. I enjoy this content, and I hope you do too. Keep it